Normally I have ether on at this point. Oh, it's... Hey guys, normally I have ether on at this point, but we're running out of time. Why does it say live dashboard? Well, this is really annoying. Oh, wow. New hero. I mean, we saw that. Alright, we're gonna give people a moment to show up. We're literally gonna do it in the last half hour. It's gonna be really, really, really rushed. But that's just how it's gonna have to be. Max rush equals profit. I don't really think so, but yeah, basically. It's just gonna say live dashboard the entire time, which is super annoying. Does that work? Alright, whatever. Let's just get through this battle real quick.
Okay. Do my best. Yeah. Done. My turn? Yes. Let's go! Alright. Yes?
Can I have some advice? Sure. But we're gonna be super rushed today, so it might not be the best day to ask for advice, but if I could help, I'll help. That's Armor March. Eek.
Yeah. My turn?
Man, if they stick together, that Armor March is gonna be super annoying to deal with.
Who next? Okay.
Well, we have to take the attack.
Let's go!
And...
Done.
Yep.
Yeah, do my best.
So we're gonna have half an hour to do Arena Assault, which is gonna be kind of difficult, but we did wanna make it last minute, so here we are. We'll fit in last minute.
My turn?
Now I wanna see if Kagero can do it. Can kill me. I don't think so.
Okay. Yes. Yes?
Nope.
Okay.
44 speed, 43 speed.
Who next? Do my best.
Oh, I should have healed. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, let's start. 29 minutes left. I think we can do it. Moy was this person's name. Actually, let's just finish this, so I don't have to worry about it afterwards.
All right. Yes? Let's go! Done.
There's no Wings of Mercy, just double checking. And alright, that should be a fine fight.
Okay. Okay.
Now without the movement skills, this
Do
is
my
kind of
best.
difficult. I can't just attack in as easily as before. So I'll have to still depend
Yes.
on
My turn.
Noe.
Who next?
Oh, that actually makes things a lot simpler for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes things a lot simpler.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright.
Yes.
Anyways, let's start the real run. That was just in case we didn't finish in time for the bonuses. So 27 minutes left, which means each match can have 3 minutes. That's gonna be kind of rough, but I think we can do it. Everything looks correct.
You can't imagine.
7:24. Let's go. First match is where I have to get as much time as possible. So here's the funny thing about Exalt Chrom. Well, this new Chrom. He can actually, I can actually take him on straight up with
Yes.
Noe.
Yeah. All right. Done.
Even with the chilling effect, it's not that bad. Yep. 59 attack,
turn?
29 defense.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to counteract and see
Do
how
my
it works out.
best.
But actually, we don't even have to do that. I actually have no movement skills. I'll still die.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no movement
Let's
skills,
go. Who next?
so I will die.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take the
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
No, we should come straight
Alright,
down.
do my
That's
best.
fine
My
with me. Let's heal
Done.
up Marth. Let's heal up Noe. If I fight Faye, I just have to hit her one time and we're fine.
Okay.
We have close
Yes.
defense, so we're fine.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, 25 minutes. $7:24. Can't make a mistake. Sonic-y is definitely the right choice here. Sonic-y for Soren, Sonic-y for Lucina. Lucina, 57 attacks. Does that one-shot Sonic-y? 7, 41, 51. Yeah, it one-shot Sonic-y. Never mind, can't use Sonic-y. 2 greens. Sorry, 2 blues, so either my Lancers are fine here, so okay. Soren and... So Red Mage would be ideal for Soren. Soren be only at 37. Strong Red Mage. Sonic doesn't work well here though. Ike can also do it. Alright, Ike and Bike. Ike and Bike would solve this quite easily, I think. Ike, Bike. A healer. No, that's actually a bad idea. Healer would be great. Is that DC? Yeah, it is DC. Speed Ike, so a healer. I just think a healer would be all we need. And let's give this a bit more support with Korin. Korin can also take on 2 sword heroes. I mean, the 1 sword hero. Just in case. I always support Ike and Bike. I like that combination. It's also just fun to say.
Sure. Orders?
What's up?
Right away.
Alright, this is a lot more rushed than usual. Oh, geez, they're the same defense. That's really annoying to deal with, huh?
Okay.
35 speed. We only hit back 1 time. Is there Wings of Mercy? There's no Wings of Mercy.
It's all for you. How festive.
Whoopsies.
Okay.
I thought it was a
Yes?
buff on him. Whoops. My bad. Okay, well,
Understood. Right away.
let's try that. Let's try that one more time.
It's all for you. Okay. How festive.
I know we're lacking on time, but I think we can still pull through. We haven't ever messed this up yet.
Right away.
I mean, no, we have,
Orders?
but I think we're fine.
Sure.
16.
Yes?
Wait, 16
On
only? Whoa, that's not a lot of damage.
Right away.
What's up?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to take a hit
Yep.
then.
How festive. Understood. Sure. Right away. Okay, it's all for you.
Okay.
Orders?
Alright, cool. That's 2 matches. So I have around 4 minutes each match. Still a rush, but it's doable. Alright, SIGRD, Robin, Lynn, Ephraim. So I need a Falchion hero. Okay, we have a Falchion hero. His name is Crom. Crom Boyle can do it. For Lynn, I really think this is the best time. 40. How much damage does she do? All right, it's the right time to unveil our Takumi. We haven't used Takumi much. Okay, that's a lot of spare parts. SIGURD. So we got those to figure it out. We need a Lancer. Well, Crom can do it. Crom? Yeah, Crom do it. 2 Croms. And finally, for SIGURD, that's Dicky. Wow, we're just playing counters.
Spring has sprung. Yes.
Alright, it should be like
Let's go.
this.
What a season. All right.
Yep. Just a while back, it's a bit of that bit donation constantly interrupted mid-rant. Yeah, it's when we have too many like the bit donations. I really appreciate it, guys, but there's so many of them sometimes that it just slows things down.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We have the time to do it now. We don't have to rush this badly. There's 4 matches. An archer. Oh my god, an archer would be perfect here. Look, even though she has 29 defense and she has Idaho's shield, it doesn't matter as much. We can just chock her full of arrows. Severa's the one that's going to cause problems, though. Is there a DC? No, there's no DC. Well, look at that Severa, guys. Fortress defense, fortress res. That's interesting. Just completely drop your attack. I know there's DC, but I'm not so worried about it. A red, so I need a blue hero. I think Delphia would do this just fine. Oh no, I forgot to seal. That's gonna hurt. The side brazen attack defense on Zell, it didn't work so well because he has plus attack, minus speed, and got outsped a lot easily. Yeah, I mean the problem is you have to get into that percentage. It's not always that simple.
I decided to put brazen attack defense to exalt Chrom. It didn't work out so well because he was plus attack minus speed and got outsped a lot, sadly.
Alright, I think this works.
Time for a swim? I will.
Is there guidance? There is guidance. Guidance always scares the hell out of me. So attack, guidance over there. Or attack, guidance over here, attack. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guidance
Okay,
guidance scares
okay.
me. 35 speed.
Alright.
35 speed. Is there Wings of Mercy? No, there's no Wings of Mercy. 49 attack, 26, 35, 20. We won't get doubled. Flare Blade, there are no buffs.
Yeah?
So go here, go there. Go here. I can't move. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Alright, we gotta run in and shoot that Cordy before it gets scary. The double Cordy combination has worked on me before. I will never fall for it again. That's it. One time is enough.
Okay.
Is there debuffs? No.
Time for a swim?
Let's see how she enjoys arrows.
I will.
Alright, she does enjoy them very much.
Yeah?
15 minutes. 3 matches. 5 minutes each. Alright, Tiki, Myrrh, Ninian, Faye. If we had any Falchion heroes left, this would have been the right time to use them. Unfortunately, we burned Chrom a bit early. This is why you need a second Falchion. Dragon Emblem shows up quite often nowadays. Swordbreaker, QR, Tiki. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to use items here. I don't know how else I'm supposed to do it. So blue hero, blue, green, red. Strong blue, green, red. Armor Emblem seems like an okay option here as well. Is there Wings of Mercy? No Wings of Mercy. We'll match the best emblem teams against each other. Hector has Panic Ploy. That helps out a lot. Chrom, Lissa, Robin. Chrom, Lissa, Robin. That's too many blues. There's a green to worry about. Alright, I need to bring out Hardin. Between Chrom and Lissa. So as long as we have Panic Ploy up, which we should, we shouldn't worry too much about it. Damage. So I'll drop out Chrom. We have a lot of movement here, which is really good for us.
Okay. A beat.
I think that's fine.
My turn. Oh-ho!
Let's go!
Yeah. Oh, crap. Do we want to run in? Do we want to run in?
Full power.
Do we want to run in? That's the question. I think Robin can take on everybody.
A beat.
Robin is swap. All right. Robin can take on Tiki, can take on Ninian. I don't think it's Faye that coming up with drawback. All right, we're just gonna run in.
Turn.
Full power.
Okay.
Right here!
On it.
Oh my god, let's go! Let's friggin' go, Hardin, let's go! That was terrible, I know. Lucina, Soren, Effie, and Sharina. Two blues, so a strong green. Wait, didn't we fight this team earlier? This is the exact same team we fought earlier! That's so fun. Alright, cool. This is a Fire Emblem moment. Oh crap! I need to have. This is iffy. Thanks to Verbase for following. All right, so this is gonna be iffy. I'm gonna have to snipe that Lucina early on. Three greens and a red. You can't think about it. Thanks, Gabriel Velez.
Quite so. Onward.
What next? Of course.
Oh my god.
Shall we?
Huh?
Orders. Minerva.
Certainly.
Yes.
I have to believe in Sheeta
Let's
to
go.
take on Lucina, and I think she can
Orders.
do it.
What next?
Alright, she can't do it. Is there anything weird coming out? No, there's nothing weird coming out.
Certainly.
14 times 2. And then we get our special, and then we can kill. 14 times 2, and then we get our special.
What
and then we can
next?
kill. Alright, let's go.
Best wishes. Let's go.
You need to use Summer Corn, bruh. It's okay, it's
That's
okay. We 3 greens and a red is fine. It's gonna work. You'll see.
Shall we?
I know people were like, I know people were thinking I'm crazy doing that,
Onward.
but I'm not crazy. It will work. I mean, it did work. Actually, we'll just leave it like that. This Minerva's gonna be super buffed up taking on this Effie.
Yes. Quite so. Orders.
27 times 2.
What next? Yes.
Okay, I think that's it.
Of course. Onward.
Alright, final round, let's go. 8 minutes left for final match. 7:24. As long as we're not locked out, we're fine.
But you being crazy is why I subbed in the first place. Lol.
Thanks, TGP. Alright, Jacob, Effie, Drog, Deirdre. I keep saying her name wrong. I think we're fine. It's Dragon Emblem here. Dragon Emblem, and we need a strong red support. Actually, no. Actually, no, it's Xander. Owen and Xander. Owen, Xander. I think that's it. I think this team can do it. Oh my god. What a rush, guys, getting down to this point. So many of you guys watching. Alright, I think this team can do it. Yeah, I think this team can do it. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Yes? This way? Hmm?
Now, it's the extra movement on the boots that I have to be worried about.
Onward.
The trenches kind of messed me up.
Okay.
Extra movement from the boots. Trenches messing me up. I gotta watch out for this to happen. Is there anything weird? No, there's
Yes.
nothing weird.
Of course. That way.
Yeah, that's the correct choice.
Yes. Yes? Onward.
I have to keep waiting for them to move in.
Hello Tafuzare watching because it's not midnight low.
Yeah, that's true. It's not midnight. That really helps
Yes.
out viewership numbers. All right. I'll fight the panic play last.
If you put Gale Force on Alwen with a team of 3 dancers, she can
Yes.
0 by 20.
She can 0 by 20. Thanks, Wings. I was like thinking, who would say that? Of course, it's Wings. All right, we should take this fight now
Of
while we
course.
still can.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's so buffed up. It's so dumb.
Yes?
But we're done. Oh my god, we made it. We made it with 4 minutes to spare.
way?
Oh, fuck. Alright, we're gonna make it with 4 minutes to spare. 3 minutes to spare. Oh my god, stop delaying. Just die already.
Yes? Yes.
Alright, stage clear. We done. 7 battles in less than 30 minutes. And 5074 minutes left in season. 4 minutes. Oh. We always do these last minute, but it's just so possible during the last minute we always pull through anyways. Oh boy. Season will end soon. Do you guys think we made top 3K? What an ass score. Shut up, Aggie. Do you guys think we made top 3K? That's all that matters, if we made top 3K or not. 3001? No, nope, nope. Yeah, got cucked. 3001, Inc. Nope, nope. Yes? Nope, nope. Wow, there's a lot of no's. You got it. Top 3001. 3025? 2300? 3000? Alright, let's just see. You guys are non-believers. Oh, we did it. Shut up. Shut up, we did it. It's fine. Why don't you guys believe in me? We're fine. Unless in the final 3 minutes, 26 other people pass us by, then it'd be kind of depressing. But I don't think it'd happen. We made it, man. See, 2905 is just 2 points more. We should be fine. Barely, right? Barely made it, but we threw. Let's go, 27 people. You guys are cheering against me. All right, let's finish the last battle just for fun of it. Game before you get cucked like last time. Jeez. It's gonna happen. Face to facts them. It's happened before, but I don't think it'll happen this time again. Anyways, guys, after this we're gonna do hero reviews. So stick around for that. Thank you FZSA for subscribing. FSUV. I can't say your name, but thank you so much for subscribing. Cheer 11. We're fine unless famous last words. I know. We've kind of butchered it in the past like that before, so it's not like it's impossible for bad things. Like, it happens a lot, so. This is actually pretty cool. We can rally defense res and then just pull up so that we have a fully buffed Nino. Anyways, it's Faye, Bowbreaker, QR, Hinoka, Death Blow, Hit and Run, Panic Ploy, Erica, Desperation, Hone Speed. This is a buff Erica, huh? Erica's actually a pretty good buffer. And not to mention, her buffing comes in extra useful.
My turn?
Rank 3001 incoming menace. Also thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. We rank.
Oh crap, I missed it. Thank you, Eyes, for the donation. And happy birthday, dude. Thanks for spending some of your time on your birthday here, man. It means a lot. Sorry I didn't wish you a happy birthday earlier, but happy birthday. Wait, you still need to check my new Shirina SSD her and everything. Alright, don't worry.
Yeah, done.
I fought earlier with my dragon team. Was that you? I fought earlier with my dragon team. Maybe? I do fight a lot of you guys pretty often. Can never really tell who I'm fighting anymore. I mean, I fight you guys so often, I can never be certain.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Eyes. Also, Nimious, you know how many times you have streamed at a normal time? 12. You know how many times you stream late, you cuck?
696,969,669,669,696,969. I feel bad for the bot having to say that out, but yeah, I know. I need to fix my stream schedule and stream at normal times again. Season's over! Alright, I'm gonna remove people and then we're gonna start on the hero views. What a crazy ride, man. Still love you, Nimious, even though you stream late. Thanks, Eggy. I know I'm trying to fix it. It's just been I've noticed the viewership numbers dropping down. Hey, at the very least, this is information for me to use going forward to tell me about like how things should be. We'll check out the scores
Happy
at the
birthday,
end of this
Eyes. Shame I have to yell it across this streamer who keeps me up with his late night stream alerts. Kappa.
Thanks, TGP. That means a lot. Alright, guys, you can add me now. So here's how hero reviews work. You send in your heroes. If it's within, I'm only doing 25. If it's within the numbers, I'll flip a coin to determine which quadrant of 25. Basically, the first 200 people who submit something has a chance of getting reviewed. At the end of it, we'll do a few more. If you really want to skip the lines and skip all the chances of making it in, you can donate to show your hero. But you don't have to. It's just, I can't review everybody, otherwise I'd be here for hours straight and everyone would get bored. But hopefully, you know, we don't get to that. So yeah, 25. Flip a coin to make it through, and yeah. And if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, leave a like. Let's try to reach 100 likes. I always try and reach 100 likes, but it seems like we struggle so often with it. And if you guys really enjoy things and want to stick around, subscribe. Subscribing and following helps a lot. Nims, we made it. Rank 2 2976. Is it out? Is it out? Can we check out our rewards? Check it for 3001. All right, do you guys think so? I don't think we will be 3001 though. All right. Do you guys think we made it through? I don't. The thing is, you guys, some people know this because they watched me during that period of time where we had 4 arena assault runs where we were outside of top 3000 by 2 points, by 1 points. We literally got 3001 one time, and there were other times where we were literally off by 2 points. So it's been terrible. It's been like pure sadness. Sometimes we made it in within like the last 10 minutes, and it says we're in, and then right when it comes to the results, it says we fell out. It's been heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. It's just, that's arena assault. It drives me insane. But yeah, let's see. And thank you guys for subscribing. Norisi, Michael the Boss, Pokiroki, and Paint the Hyena. Thank you so much. Hyena. 2976. So we did make it through. Oh my god! Look at that feather number, man. 27777. That's a lot of sevens. Does it bother you guys that we have like uneven feather numbers ever since we got the 2018 the free feathers because Fire Emblem won that award? That was kind of weird. Heartbreaking sounds like quality content to me. Thanks, Elastastic. But yeah, we did it through. We made it through. We did it through. What does that even mean? Thank you so much, though. Thank you guys for being here for it. So 2976, 25 coins, 25 refining stones. All right, cool. Now let's collect our. And do you guys think we made it into tier 20? Ah. Why do I think the results would come out at the same time? Wait, aren't the results supposed to be coming out like? No. Okay. All right. I guess we can't force it.
77777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777. Will the Easter trailer come out tonight? I don't think so. It'll probably come out sometime soon, but not tonight. I think it's probably tomorrow or 21st, the day before or 2 days before is something what I would expect it to be. Alright. So for this hero review, we're only doing 25 because I have yet to eat and all that stuff. So here's the list so far. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to flip a coin. If it's 2 heads, it's the first 25. It's 2 tails, last 25. And if it's heads then tails, it's the second 25. Second quadrant 25. And tails then heads, it's the third quadrant of 25. So, wait, that's 100. Usually it's supposed to be 200. Oh, well, we're not doing that many. Alright, anyways, I'm going to flip a coin. The Canadian Loonie. I wonder if you guys have ever seen it. It has a geese on it on the front and the queen on the back. Alright. It's tails. And tails. Which means last 25. Alright. Sorry guys. It's all luck. We have to be as fair as possible. Alright, I'll refresh, but oh god, it always makes me feel so bad because people are like, I see myself, and then we end up doing the last, we get a tails, and then it's like the last 25. All right, so heroes who are going over: Cool Kevin, Gawain, Hibia. I actually shouldn't read everything. Whenever we do this, my throat dies. At the end of this, guys, we'll do like 5 from Twitch, 5 from YouTube, just to end things off. So. I think halfway mark is Tauricio. Alright, sorry Marshmallow. And if you guys want to tell me to refresh to check your new heroes up, just go into Training Tower, do the first one with your set your hero,
go to Training Tower, do Stratum 1, close your app, go in the app, and it should update. And then you tell me to update, and I'll check it
We
out.
demand for coin cam.
Coin cam? You guys should just trust me. I'm not making it up. If you guys also want to, you could just use bit donations. And if it really helps me out if you just don't, if you send me the picture. So here's the Hardin that was just sent in. Here's the Hardin that was just sent in. Hardin, 40+1 Hardin, sturdy blow, bold fighter. Gold armor, initiate seal defense 2. Actually, it's not a bad Hardin. If you use sturdy blow, bold fighter, he reaches 46 defense, which is a lot. And versus most reds, that's 0 damage taken back. And at 54 attack, that's going to kill just about any red except for armors, basically. Not to mention, he gets Ignis up for the next fight. Well, no, he gets Ignis up for the next fight, yeah. So yeah, Hardin's crazy good, but the best Hardin builds I've seen have been Vengeful Fighter with Steady Breath, and QR, because that Hardin can attack twice and counter attack twice, and because he has high defense on high res and high HP, he can usually just wipe out a lot of enemy heroes. That's like a complete check though. That's a little overboard in my opinion, but that's the best Hardin I've ever seen. Oh, it's Slaying Lance. Wait, what? Sorry, I missed that. My bad. I was just looking at everything else. I never expect people to change off of... The thing is... Gradavis. Gradavis is an amazing weapon.
I updated my Sheena based on your feedback to the best of my ability. I couldn't put QR on because no Sabaki and my seal is being used by a different hero that uses it better.
Whoops, I meant Bold Fighter. I didn't mean Vengeful Fighter. I realized I said something wrong. Sorry, the build I meant was Steady Breath, Bold Fighter with QR. That way you can counterattack twice and attack twice. Sorry, I made a mistake. But yeah, Slaying Lance, it's kind of weird because you drop Ignis to 3. And then that means you guarantee to attack with Ignis. So whatever you attack is probably going to die. So that changes the dynamics up, but taking away Gradavis is pretty big, because Gradavis is amazing weapon. But it's not a bad Hardin either way. I mean, you're really stuck in the role. But I personally hate removing weapons with distant counter in them, because it's just such a great weapon to give up. Anyways, my bad on Hardin. Mixer fans are most dedicated, most ignored. Sometimes, yeah. Oh, updated Sheena. Jeez, I didn't think we'd get donations so early, but here's a Sheena that was sent in as well. Close defense, wary fighter, fortress armor, close defense, with slaying axe. So this is a quick Ignis as well. Close defense. That's 14 extra defense. 14 extra takes her to 55. No, 41, 51 defense. 51 defense before any buffs. And versus dragons, it's even worse off for dragons. That's 52 res. And Ignis, when you do an Ignis attack at that much defense, well, if you do Ignis attack at that much defense, it's like 40 straight damage. But if you have so much defense, like, what is the point of wary fighter anymore? You're just taking a 0. If you use QR, that's an instant Ignis activation, and I think that would be better. Double close defense just takes her way beyond what she needs to be. If you have Fortify Armor, for example, and you have this, that's plus 20 to defense, plus 20 to res. So that's 58 res, 57 defense. Most things wouldn't do very little damage. So if you use QR, that's a guaranteed kill. So you did do the adjustments, just I didn't expect it to go this high. And at this high, I don't know, I think QR for Wary Fighter would just complete this build. Now versus red heroes, there's a chance of dying. and versus heroes that have guard, there's a big chance of dying. But until guard meta comes into effect, this is an amazing build. Worry doesn't work with QR, so you have to remove Worry Fighter for QR. QR the skill, not the seal. But yeah, this is a really good. No, I'm not saying remove close defense. I'm not saying remove close defense seal. I'm saying remove Worry Fighter skill for QR skill, and then that works all together. But yeah, it's really good. Isn't Glacies better? Yes, Glacies would be better by like 1 point of damage. Let's see. If it turns into, say, 58, yeah, it would be 1 more point of damage. So, Glacies versus Ignis is up to preference, really. So, I mean, it's not really up to preference. It doesn't really make a big difference. If you have Ignis, if you have Glacies. But yeah, Glacies would be optimal, just for that extra damage. You got no QR? It's gonna take a while to get QR. Wow, we're doing a lot of these. Merrick, Fury Vantage, Threatened Speed, QR. QR, 35 speed, 27 defense, Fury Vantage. The issue using Fury Vantage is that Fury Knockback takes you out of QR, and when his defense and res isn't that great, you're probably going to drop out of QR immediately. So you take your first battle, and then you get into Vantage percentages, and you're trying to kill like that. If you have Infantry Pulse, this is a lot better of a build. Excalibur adds... No, actually, you should go to Dark Excalibur, of course. Dark Excalibur of Moonbow is a great combination. It's just missing that, I guess. But yeah, basically kill one thing, use the Moonbow, use Dark Excalibur for extra 10, kill them, and then the next battle, hope the Vantage gets you some extra usage on him. Merrick's just not a good mage, because having low res as a mage and moderate defense is, I mean, it's moderately, well, it's moderate for a mage, really. So, yeah. Merrick's just one of those unfortunate mages that doesn't have quite a good role in the game. Excalibur is anti-flyers, but again, he doesn't hit hard enough, and flyers generally have a lot of resistance. Rimbo, I don't think I'm ignoring anything. And Lil Angry Cloud. Did I ignore it? Oh crap, you're right, I did ignore it. My bad. Wow, I didn't expect so many donations immediately, but we'll get to the rest. What happened? I was switching things. Anyways, Soleil, Steady Ref, Shield Pulse. Close defense. I mean, this isn't a real hero. You guys can tell it's not a real hero because at the bottom left, there's no artist signs. So this is a made-up hero. But Steady Breath, Shield Pulse. I wouldn't do this. There's just no reason to. Defense in this game is not worth a lot. You gotta make sure, in this game, you gotta make sure you kill the enemy hero within 1 turn. Otherwise, you have all sorts of trouble. If they can survive, you have things to worry about like Wings of Mercy. You have things to worry about like Dance. You have things to worry about like bad positioning as a result. If you need 2 turns to attack something, you can. If you need 2 turns to kill something on a, like defensive phase, they attack you. Next phase, you attack. All right. You just committed 2 turns to that battle, and the next turn you have to post a layout of range because the rest of the enemy heroes will get in range as well. So you have to use another hero to reposition, to draw it, to pull out. So that's a lot of turns spent. And Steady Breath doesn't really help. This is just weird. You shouldn't do that kind of build in this game. The meta's just not for it. And you also shield Myrrh, which is Ether, Fury, QR3. Distant counter is what makes this really good. I'd never look at buff stats because you can never get guaranteed buff stats. You can't always look in this game as like the ideal situations because they don't always happen. You should always look at your heroes from their base stats. The extra stats that you can get is great and all, but you should always look at them from the base stats because that's the most consistent thing. Sometimes you get denied stats like with Panic Ploy, and a lot of people are using Panic Ploy in Arena nowadays too. So yeah, with all things considered, I wouldn't take the numbers as high as they are. And I really can't even tell what the base numbers are because I'm not sure what you're buffing with. But yeah, Fury QR is a combination, though Distant Counter QR is a better combination. Ethers for points, I guess. But if you're not using Murr in Arena, it should be Ignis. Heavy Blade for Ether, yeah, I guess so. But Iota Shield usually works out better if you have Distant Counter. Alright, are we missing anyone else? Alright, Little Angry Cloud, and then we'll get to the actual ones. Hey Nim, I have sinned. Wuda, Moonbow, Fury, Desperation, QR. How's that sinning? That's not bad. It's pretty good on Soleil. Alright, Sigbert. Alright, Sigbert, guys. Dark Great Sword, Dragon Fang, Fury, Desperation 3, Attack Tactic 3, Defense Tactic 2. So if you're using double tactics... So, like, I'm still kind of confused about the tactic usage in this game. Because you guys yesterday told me about, like, putting tactic on Xander wouldn't quite affect the infantry, which I thought was really strange. But, you know, by text, that's what it means. But, you know, I do know using attack tactic, defense tactic, they both work together. So you have attack and defense, if you can trigger the tactic to work. Tactic skills are, like, quite interesting in this game. They're super good. And Sigbert comes with attack tactic, so, yeah. Anyways, Fury Desperation is always a combination. Fury to take you into Desperation, and then Dragon Fang. This is if you're not very fast with Sigbert, I would always suggest going for Death Blow. That way you get to one-shot enemy heroes by reaching the magic land of 60-something attack. Tactic focus on what types of units you have. You can have no more than 2 of any given move type alive on your team for it to work. Right. So it depends on... It's super strange. It's like a mixed team, right, then? So, tactic teams... The issue with tactic teams is I really think... I still think emblem teams are much, much better. Mixing teams up, it doesn't quite provide you with the benefits of an emblem team. And it gives you, well... It's just not as palatable. It's not as... utilized as a result. But either way, it's a good Sigbert. I would just say it's 42 speed when attacking, so that is enough to double.
Said hello.
What the heck? Anyways, Sigbert's potential I think is one-shot kills. That's really big, but as is, it's fine too. This allows him to double, but again, if you reach over 60 attack, you can one-shot a lot of green heroes. Anyways, let's go back to actual reviews. I'll finish the rest of them later. We kind of got sidetracked. Alright, Tariso. Wudao plus Ether, Distant Counter, Advantage 3, Drive Speed 2, Heavy Blade 3. This is a really standard Soleil build. I'm gonna double check to see if that's actually what they're showing. Don't forget to review your friend list so we don't put up meme builds for your next rival brigades run. Not that I use a meme build or anything. Thanks for
Don't forget to review your friends list so we don't put up meme builds for your next rival brigades run. Not that I used a meme build or anything.
Alright, I will. I'll do a couple of these before we do friends. Do you think... I really think the video for the Spring Heroes will come up within 2 days. In 2 days. They're not going to come up right away.
Eggroll212 said hi.
Alright guys, come on. Don't make me turn it off. Alright, Tariso. Wudao, Ether, Distant Counter, Advantage 3, Drive Speed 2, Heavy Blade 3. It's actually a great combination. Now, you don't quite hit high enough with Heavy Blade alone. 55 is the minimum I'd say for Heavy Blade. But when you have buffs available, that does work together. So, you can use it. 54 is just off anyways. So, it's not a bad combination. Fast Ethers would be really helpful. Fast ethers to take you back up, and if you do get it hit under, you have distant counter advantage. Distant counter advantage is always a great combination. Not to mention when Wu Dao triggers. Now the thing is, when you use Wu Dao with ether, I just can't fathom like why you want to use Slaying Edge. Because at 43 speed, you don't double back against everything anyways. So there's a lot of times where you're going to have a 1-to-1 draw. In which case, Slaying Edge, getting it one turn earlier, might be much more useful than Wu Dao adding 10 damage. However, it's up to preference really. So Wu Dao or Slaying Edge would have been perfectly fine. But yeah, great Soleil. Did you see Sheena? No, unfortunately not yet. Long-ku. With this encounter, Wrath, Quicken Pulse. If you have Infantry Pulse, that's an instant Moonbow, and that would be really interesting. Or, if you get hit and you fall under 75%, Wrath triggers giving you instant Moonbow as well. Actually, no, this drops to 1 anyway, so you have instant Moonbow anyways. So, it's better if you have Infantry Pulse, but it's super hard to use Infantry Pulse on Long-ku. It has so much HP. But yeah, it's fast Moonbow. I'm just questioning like why you would want more attack instead of Quicken Pulse. Quicken Pulse is just right at the start of turn and that's it. Alright, Plycat. I'll check the rest of them in a bit. I just wanna make a bit of time
Negative
first.
squared capital letter B is skip said Mike check 1 2 Mick kek 1 2.
Alright, we gotta turn it off. TTS,
I
guys.
saved 850 orbs for this. Should I use ether or any other improvements?
I'll check it in a moment. Sorry, I have to turn off TTS. Thought you guys understood that we weren't going to use it like that. So what role is causing the TTS to happen? I think it's turned off now. What is this TTS thing? If you're on Discord, TTS is on in the Discord server in the bunker. So if you use TTS, you can have text-to-speech. So it's a pretty interesting thing, but I didn't expect you guys to be using it like that. Anyways, Fred, it's a great Long-ku. It's just I question Quicken Pulse over something else. As for thanks Yami Senshi. 4 months. Welcome back. But yeah, the only thing is question using Quicken Pulse. You are already gonna get a quick Moonbow out anyways, if you get hit under 75%. So that's the only thing in question. But I guess for consistency reasons, Quicken Pulse works. Just I would rather take his attack up or improve his defense through a seal instead of Quicken Pulse. But yeah, Long-ku's a great hero. I just can't give up so many advantages to make my own. Welcome back, Yamasenshi. 4 months is a lot of time. Anyways, Sheena, Fury, Desperation, Gold Flyers, Close Defense. There's actually zero reason not to use Wing Sword, and Wing Sword effective. It's basically Flashing Blade, and Sheena does need speed for it, but when you consider what she's fighting, a lot of time cavalry and armored, she should have more speed to trigger it anyway, so you don't really have to worry about more speed. And Fury Desperation is a great combination, though generally, because you're doing a speed Sheena, usually when I run a normal Sheena, I would use Swordbreaker, because mine's attack. Attack Sheena is +4, it's a super boon for attack. So if you are using speed, then Fury Desperation makes a lot more sense. Close defense makes sense too. 40 res, 29 defense, and I think this is minus HP, which is great. Minus HP or minus res is great. Look, the thing with minus res is that it doesn't really affect you that badly. Take this to 37 res, for example. It's not gonna make a mage kill you or something. But yeah, that's how you do a speed Sheena. Really good Sheena. What is that picture? Thank you, Kyle, for following. Thanks so much. Vanguard Legend Ike, Warding Breath, QR, that's a combination, distant defense. Despite what everyone's trying to tell people about Ike, Warding Breath doesn't make him magically anti-mage. He's not anti-mage. You would have to use something like distant defense to really take him up to that point. And even then, that's only 32 res. But you would have to choose something like that if you really wanted to counter mages well. Now, Warding Breath QR is always a great combination in Hone Attack, yeah. That's just how you build Ike. Though, honestly, I wouldn't do Hone Attack, because Defense Tactic is quite good. Not a lot of heroes have it, so I just kept that. But yeah, Hone Attack is fine if you don't really care for the extra defense on your team. Ike still gets pooped on by dragons too. Well, not all dragons. Not all dragons. Slow dragons he can handle. It's just the blue dragons would screw him over. Green dragons, not necessarily. Especially that Ike. But yeah, Ike isn't necessarily anti-dragons. It's really hard to go anti-dragons nowadays anyways. Surviving is one thing, but killing them is another. Their base BST, their speed, their HP, it's just hard to kill them. People run slow dragons still? Yes. Like Adult Tiki, for example, is a slow dragon. Sfei can be a slow dragon. Noe can be a slow dragon. There's a lot of slow dragons available. Thanks, Johnson. It's my wife, would be nice. Alright. I'll check you guys up in a couple more. I'll get to Garrett and then we'll check you guys up. Alright, Slaying Axe, distant counter,
It's
Adventure
my
Fighter.
wife would be nice.
I will. I'll be nice. Like I don't think I've been mean about anyone's builds unless they're obviously bad. But in my opinion, every hero in this game can play a role and play a role fine. Now you just gotta consider what role that you want them to play. Like, what do you guys consider in this game as the worst hero? Like, let me know. For me, the only hero in this entire game I have ranked D rank. I don't think any hero in this game has been ranked that low. I have Tobin ranked that low. D for Tobin. I think Odin in the right team can perform much better than Tobin because he comes with Blair Blade, and in the right team, even his low attack, low everything could go pretty well. I have Tobin at like C-. He's still pretty bad, but I think Tobin just has possibly the worst combination of stats in the game. Low attack, high HP, moderate on defense and res. He's pretty bad. But even then, Tobin can play a role because he's Armor Slayer, right? Well, though, with that said, if you can still play a role like that, because all you have to do is give him Axebreaker. I mean, I already built a Tobin. I'll show you guys. A lot of you guys said Odin. That's surprising. Odin does have a role, and if nothing else, he's fodder. And the thing is, Tobin, at the very least, Tobin has the merge potential over... Sorry, Odin has the merge potential over Tobin. Odin, Tobin. That's kind of similar in talk. But yeah, this is my Tobin. Tobin's pretty bad. But even then, he can play a role. Like, this Tobin can take on Grima, for example. 49 attack with Armor Smasher, 1.5 effective, can take on Grima, and the red versus green advantage. Not to mention he could fight Axers and stuff. So even the worst heroes in the game can play a role, given breaker skill, given the right equipment. So all things considered, even if their stats are terrible, they can play a role. But that's not to say a hero can't be... I mean, that's not to say a hero is necessarily good. Tobin's still bad. He just can play a role pretty well. If we consider Tobin a good hero, guys, there are no bad heroes in the game. Period.
Ray has no role and no fodder.
Ra has no role and no fodder. Ra actually can do Roar Wolf. I've actually seen a plus 10 Ra. I don't think I have any left. I usually send them home eventually. But yeah, with this game, with SI, with skill inheritance, with ally support, with summoner support, with seals, with merges, you know, any hero can be good. However, if we're looking at them at their fundamental base, we should be able to say it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it's really hard to say a hero is bad in this game, even though there are clearly bad heroes. So unless your hero is bonkersly bad, you know, it's hard not to be nice about them. Ra's pretty good in his game. Like a lot of heroes did not make a good transition over to this game. Anyways, this Amelia, Slaying Axe, Ignis, Distant Counter, Vengeful Fighter, Armored March 3, Distant Defense 3. Distant Defense with Vengeful is always a great combination. Amelia is also quick, so she prevents a double, which is great. You don't need more, you don't need absurdly high defense or resistance to take a shot when you have a lot of HP and when you can prevent a double. 40 speed is actually enough to prevent a lot of doubles. Ideally you get a 42, which is the ultimate 42, which you can get through merges or just, you know, by buffing her up. But yeah, this Amelia is really good. Fast Ignis, that's a guaranteed Ignis shot at the second attack, well, on the counter attack, on the second attack for the counter attack, and then with Armor March, this defense, distant counter. Yeah, great Amelia. That was 2 5-stars given up. Grima or Tharja for the Vengeful Fighter, and Hector for the distant counter. Still, you know, it's worth it. Amelia is one of the greatest heroes in the game. I still have her ranked as S+. She's still, in my eyes, the best overall green armor hero. Now, I know Grima is better defensively as green armor, and I know Hector is better defensively as a green armor. But Amelia, overall, has the most balance, and I really appreciate that from her. But yeah, that's one of the builds you can make with her. When you watch Nimious but your internet is dying in trash, gotta see them streams from Nimious. Thanks for Read. But you know, that's why we have the archives. I don't want you guys to struggle too much. Anyways, Garrett 50 Cal before we go over the heroes, what you guys sent in. Raven, Basilisco's Fury, Axebreaker, Threat and Defense, Heavy Blade. Did you guys see, I don't know if everyone's there, but a couple guys were there. You guys saw a Raven kill my Hannah, my +7 Hannah, on a defensive tile. This guy hits so hard, he attacks so quickly, it was ridiculous. Like, when you're at 62 attack, and he can reach 60 attack at base, you know, Raven is a monster. But he killed my Hannah, and it was like, you just don't expect it. She was even on defense tile, you just don't expect it, but that's just how fast, how good he is. So, my suggestion for anybody is to make a Raven. Raven is low cost too. I mean, you get this for free. Luna, Draconic Aura, Dragon Fang, they're all low cost specials. I wouldn't do Axebreaker though, that's weird. Unless you're really scared of fighting a fast Amelia, they're kind of rare. You don't need to worry about it.
has been trying to get his hero reviewed for a while, so here his unit. Thanks.
Thanks, Weens. I'll check him out. But yeah, this is the last hero before we check out the donation heroes. But thank you guys. Anyways, I would just switch this out for Desperation. Fury Desperation is a great combination. But yeah, Raven, guys, I suggest everyone to make a Raven. Great hero overall. Great use of a Heavy Blade Seal, of course. When you hit that hard, do not do double life and death. It is not worth it. That extra, losing 2 defense, 2 res is fine. Once you use double life and death, a lot of heroes just one-shot Raven, which is just not worth it.
Review my rage at if you can. DID 4,742,079,184.
Alright, I'll check him out. Let's see. Little Angry Cloud, I believe, is where we ended things off at. We checked out that. And checked out Phase. Alright, Anio. I'm sorry, Anio. You waited 21 minutes for this. Sorry. Kind of slow. We're kind of slow on it right now. 8341065. Raven's pretty easy to get. Whenever you guys pull a Raven, check the IVs. Plus attack, plus speed. Both are good to go. As long as you get minus HP or minus res. That alright. Thanks, Anio. Close counter, guard, close defense, armor march. So, Lin, if you guys know me, I'm not a fan of Blar Owl or any owl tomes. I'm a fan, the only owl hero in the game I like is Soren, because Soren's owl tome does 2 things and has more might. Yeah, it has more might and does 2 things, which is why I like Soren's Windbrand much better. So generally I suggest not to do that, and generally for Lin I suggest Blair Blade, because, you know, she not only has armor march, she has the speed, she has, well, her attack isn't that high, but high enough that she can use Blair Blade to its full potential. And whenever you have an emblem team, especially a packed emblem team that's armor emblem, and you can just take her to great heights. But if we're just looking at your Lin and you are tier 19, close counter on guard is always a great combination. People don't get guard, but preventing specials is one of the ways Lin can survive. There are some heroes in this game that can do a special that does 40 attack, like 40 damage. It's not attack, it just goes straight into you. You just die. So, you know, guard goes a long way in keeping a hero of low HP alive. My only issue is that without the merges, and you're really depending on buffs to support her, like, is it really worthwhile to do this build? Honestly, you need to be quick enough to double back to really use this build. Otherwise, just attacking back one time, an iceberg, without iceberg, with that attack, even if you pack 3 armor heroes next to her, she doesn't get to a very good point. She only gets to 42 speed, and then I guess you should count hone armor and stuff. But there's a lot of close positioning necessary to take Lin to a good point. Even if you take it, say it's something else, say it's just hone armor with Blar Alvo effect with ally support, you know, that adds plus 10, right? That's not bad, but the positioning has to always be there, and that can get super iffy. So I'm not a fan of it, especially on armor emblem. In my opinion, the only hero that can do Altomes right is Soren, but you know, in this ideal situations, if you can make them happen, when you have close support, when you have ally support, when you have, you know, emblem support, she'll perform great, of course, but I just hate looking at the game like that. And the thing is, like, she has attack speed bond, which is something you would want to keep. And you even gave her QR, which would have been a much cleaner build, simpler build. But yeah, guard works great. It's not a bad Lin, it's just not, personally, I'm not a fan of Altomes on anyone but Soren. Lin can get hit by pretty much magic and melee units. I know she can use close counter. Close counter, in my opinion, guys, close counter is best used on armor heroes. Lin can use it, of course. Jacob could use it. Henry could well, Henry can use it. It's much more specific in situations though. But best close counter hero in my opinion in this game is simply Halloween Jacob. That's the best hero. Until everyone else is kind of debatable how well it works. Lin is, in my opinion, second best at it. That's why I didn't say much about close counter, but yeah, you would really need a lot of things to go right to make this build work. But if it does work, and if everything just runs into Lin, she'll just kill everything. I do have a close counter Henry. Yeah, I mean, we've fought close counter Henrys, and that's driven me insane. So I know exactly how crazy good he can be. Alright, crap. Also forgot to do what Brendan asked. So from a friend list, people on the friends list, who wants to review? Who wants to get reviewed? I'm about to show a video where this Amelia drove me insane. This is on purpose, and I don't know why you would ever do this. I actually ended up using this Amelia in my rival domains battle. She was, of all the friends on my list, this was the only armor hero with armor march, so I had to use her. The depressing thing is, why are you only using armor march 1? Why fury 2? Why distant defense CO 1? It's just so random. Ugh. It was painful using this. No, how is this possible? How do you get +2 on Amelia and not have the SP to max out armor march? Not have the SP to max I don't. Evie, do you even play the game anymore? Also, Slaying Axe. Like, Slaying Axe attack over getting Armor March 3 first. Over getting Fury 3 first. That's super questionable. You know what? I need to start making room on my friends list for people. I feel bad for Evie, but I don't really think Evie plays the game much anymore, so I don't think it really matters. Sorry, Zephy. 4 weeks is too much. I'm not sure if you're still playing the game. I know you're busy, dude, but if you ever come back to the game, let me know. Zephy was one of our mods in Discord, but he's been super busy with his real life. Evie, I really don't think Evie really plays the game much anymore, so I think it's okay. And Weens, because you know we accidentally accepted him in the first place. All right. I think that's it. Peas, I guess I'll go on Peas' account soon enough. Nimi does not like France. Yeah, that's true. Delete Fate. Nim, add me. I'm gonna see who I'm gonna add. I have 2 slots now. Do you know what my you want my Sheena on your friends list, says Kuwait. There are people who've been here very long time that really deserve the friends list slot. It's really hard making friend slots on when you're a streamer is hard because everyone's active.
Release the Kraken, reap the harvest, time to swarm Nims with friends re-XLML.
We'll see. Anyways, Brennan. Alright, so I'm just gonna check out Brennan before we go back to the rest of the donation reviews. Brennan donated. I don't really know who wants to get shown up. If you guys are on my friends list and you wanna a review, let me know. Just DM me. I'll check you out. On the friends list, as in the actual friends list. But yeah. So I've talked about Brennan in the past, and he has a strange obsession with sacrificing special heroes, unique heroes, legendary heroes for bond skills. So this obsession first started with Fjorms. He killed so many Fjorms. Then he moved on and he killed the rest of them. And this one's from Lin, you know, VA Lin, who I never pulled. That really depresses me. So the issue with this build is Ryoma is one of those flexible heroes who are good both offensively and defensively. However, by using attack speed bond, you force him to be defensive. You basically took a hero who's really good on both attacking and defending into one who's just into defending. This Ryoma, after one combat phase, after one fight, would have to stay on the defensive unless you can one-shot them with Vantage. So it's DC Vantage essentially, right? So instead of allowing him with like Fury or something, right? That's 40. Well, he did attack. It was a speed Ryoma, for example, but yeah. Basically, Ryoma can attack, he can move around a lot, but now this Ryoma's, you took away his movement and you made him defensive, which is really weird. You should have just kept this on Lin, which would have made much more sense. Ryoma's not trash, guys. In my opinion, he's still a top 5 sword hero in the game. Really balanced, really ideal, much better than Ike, in my opinion. More speed, more res. A bit less defense, but not enough to really make a difference. But yeah, Ryoma, this is just not how you build Ryoma. If you want to build Ryoma, I would say Fury Vantage. That's all you have to do. Fury Vantage with speed IVs. And then on for Seal, it's flexible. But yeah, he hits hard and he's quick. Not better than Ike. Alright, you wanna see that, you wanna say this is better? Okay, well, this is a properly built Ike. So Fury Vantage speed, it's not a speed Ike. There's no point of Fury Vantage if it's not a speed Ike, Matt. Come on. Fury Vantage, Hone attacks, attack plus 3. 40 defense, 60 attack. Why though? Why not just do a speed Ike? This is a plus defense, I believe. Plus defense? I think it's plus... No, actually. No, I think it's plus defense. But yeah, it's... Honestly... Only time I would do Fury Vantage is when you do a speed Ike. When it's not a speed Ike, I would just do QR. TA QR or, you know, Steady Breath QR or anything like that. Plus defense is the best I've gotten. RIP, dude. Alright, so Tonian's Hardin. Warding Breath, Bold Fighter QR. Alright, so I should have mentioned Hardin as one of those potential points for Warding Breath. Alright, so earlier I mentioned this build with Steady Breath, but Warding Breath does work too because Hardin's resistance
Hey
is
Nimi,
quite high.
checked out one of my chicken builds a while back and I was wondering if you can check out my other build on her. My code is 1,715,613,720.
Alright, Max, I will. But yeah, Hardin, Warding Breath, Bold Fighter, Ward Armor, Quick Riposte. This is actually so good. Tier 19. Wait, so Tony, how are you still not in tier 20? Dude, you're a smart guy. You can make it.
TBH, that Riona is better than my Ike. No joke lol.
I mean, Brennan, if you're this crazy of a lot of heroes, obviously. But Hardin, Warding Breath, Bold Fighter, QR. So why is this such a great combination? Hardin, you might look at 47 attack and you might not think it's a lot, but for most situations versus red heroes especially, that's enough to kill. And he's guaranteed to double. And once he goes through that entire phase, he has Ignis ready for next fight. So, actually no, he attacks, they attack, then Ignis is ready for the next fight, yeah. So he's really good offensively because Bold Fighter guarantees a double. QR with Warding Breath is also a great combination because when he's attacked, he has 39 res, and with Gradavis, that's this encounter, and with QR, and with his HP, his resistance, he'll survive most mages in the game. And then he'll kill them in counterattack because most mages have low defense, and 47 times 2 is usually enough. But yeah, QR, Warding Breath, Gradavis, it's just such a great combination. Hardin's probably the best hero to use for this combination so far, because unlike Effie, he doesn't have low res, and he has high defense still. The only thing he sacrifices is a bit of attack and a bit of HP, but it's not bad. So yeah, Hardin's just one of the... It's surprising how good Hardin is, honestly. And this is still one of the most awesome looking profile pictures for a hero in the game. He looks so badass. I should have pulled on Fallen Heroes, honestly, with how bad things went in the end. But yeah, Subtonian, great Hardin. That's just how I would suggest building Hardins. Alright, Okami. Speed defense bond, Katamatsu, QR, close defense. Speed defense bond's actually not bad to keep this. It just makes her such a much better defensive hero. More speed, more defense. Unfortunately, I think yours is minus speed, which is terrible. But you're trying to make the most out of it, so you're doing a defensive build. QR, close defense, takes you to 45, 50, 50, and 30. So against phase, that's enough. QR to kill. And phase would probably... Most phase are not fast, so they probably wouldn't double. Alright, so it is a great build. Also great versus Murs. Because Mur, if you consider how this is going to work, close defense with speed defense bond. Now the Mur might, with enough merges, the Mur might not get doubled anyways, but it should work in general, especially if there's around similar merge levels. So this Camilla is really good against a lot of dragons. Wow, that's not one of the ways I would have imagined building Camilla. But yeah, good job, Okami. You made the most out of the bad IDs, which is just my speed, but it's not bad. Keeping Katamatsu is kind of questionable though. I would switch this off, but it's not bad. Like, it's better to have a 14 might weapon with some kind of effect than using, a lot of situations the weapons they use don't quite make a difference. Katamatsu probably doesn't make a difference, but it's not, at the very least, it looks proper on her from the avatar perspective. Alright, let's catch up on the people. That was Brennan. Alright, Plague Cat. You know you need that Raven for rival domain, says Jason Yang. Thanks so much for all the donations, Jason. I'll consider it. Alright, Aira. This is for real though. Why is the quality so bad? This is a really interesting Aira. I haven't seen anything like this. But if anybody ever needed proof that she's a monster, this is it.
You know you need that Raven for rival domains, lol.
I'll consider it. Maybe I'll just do a randomizer for the last spot. I know I have one spot that needs to go to a certain somebody, but the other spot, maybe I'll just do a randomizer for a lot of you guys who have been so supportive. But yeah, I'll try and make more spots. It's just hard. Most people have been here since the start, but a lot of people don't play the game quite as much or seriously anymore, so removing them probably isn't a bad idea.
I forgot if I ever sent this in or not, so here you go, have 100 bits.
Thanks, Nana Zambo. I'll check you guys all out. We're quite behind. We're behind by 20 minutes, 30 minutes in donations. So I'm sorry for all the waiting. I never intended to be that long, but all right. Anyways, this Aira is kind of crazy. 55 attack, 49 speed. The thing is, people don't realize like Aira. If I've yet to make this video, but I'm going to argue to people that you should spend money in this game. However, you should only spend it on just one hero. If a hero like Aira is the hero you pick, it's definitely worth it. If you spend money on like random heroes, just like a bunch of random heroes, if you just want one hero, for example, I don't think that's worthwhile. Like if you're just desperate to pick up, say, this special hero, just one copy of it, I don't think that's worth the money. I think what is worth the money is getting enough heroes to have a permanent presence in your arena team, and Aira is like one of those heroes, in my opinion. So getting a +9 Aira is definitely the way to go. Then Regno Astra, this encounter, dulled range. I mean, dull range takes away bonuses, so it makes it... I would have done that personally, but you know what? With how she is, it's probably not a bad idea. I still prefer DC Vantage on Aira. But yeah, Aira, Regno Astra. Aira is just one of the best heroes in the game. But yeah, if you guys spend money in the game, I really think if you do, it has to be for a hero that you're going to use always. You know? If it's someone like that, then it's worth it. If it's just a special hero you use occasionally, or just in Arena Assault, you could have probably done without. Or just a hero like that. I mean, that's just how I see it. That's why I think it's so hard to pull on like new banners and stuff for all the new heroes. Because even though I just get them, the biggest impact they have is on occasionally in Arena Assault. So, anyways, great Aira. I wouldn't change anything. Well, I would change dull range. Spur defense res is up to you, but that could also be for arena points. But yeah, high defense, high res. Aira's just a monster. I wish I pulled Aira. But yeah, if you guys do spend money, it has to be for a top tier hero, and top tier for foreseeable future, and that's someone like Aira. Wait, that's Aira's blade and not Slaying Edge? You don't have to do Slaying Edge. I really think Slaying Edge is kind of overkill. Especially when you have this Aira's under your control, and when you're using her, Aira's blade is much better than Slaying Edge. Mia or Aira, who's better? I think Aira's slightly better. Mia's very comparable, but just the Regno Astra, I think that makes a big enough difference to put one over the other. I saved 850 bits for this. Should I use Ether or any other improvements? And that was for the Aira, right? No, whoops. Which one? I'm kind of lost. Was that Plycat? Yeah, that was Plycat. But with Slaying, you can put her in your defensive team. I wouldn't worry so much about winning defensive battles. Does anybody here actually struggle winning defensive battles? Like, personally, I view it as you just need one defensive win. Anything more than that is just for your ego, right? So it's nice to see more wins, of course, but it doesn't actually impact anything. Anyway, Celica, Beloved Zofia, Luna, Fury Renewal. Fury Renewal, I don't like that. It makes it really hard to get back to the Zofia percentage. I really think it's life and death. Now, taking her defense and res up is really worthwhile for her, of course, especially with her first defensive ability. But it's either go all the way for Renewal or don't bother for Beloved Zofia, because Fury just makes it difficult. Because even with Beloved Zofia, you only take them up to like 38 defense, 38 res. You're gonna be hit way under for Renewal 3. So maybe you'll need like 6 turns for the Renewal to take you back up to Beloved Zofia percentage, and that's just too many turns. Maybe even 4 turns, which is again too many turns. So it's not quite the great combination. I really think it's life and death Renewal. With the life and death being counteracted by Beloved Zofia, so it's only -1 on defense and res in the first hit, or not even impacting you at all because you attack with Beloved Zofia for the extra 4 attack, and you hit 67, so you just kill them. So that's why I think life and death works better with Celica than Fury. But you're asking for a special, so special, I think at +9 you will want to use Ether, and it's not for any practical reasons. It's just simply because for points. But yeah, Great Celica, I would just really think Life and Death is better than Rio. Everything else, though, is fine. Alright, let's see what you guys said. Swift Sparrow's not necessarily better. Swift Sparrow makes it so you can't use her defensively as well, when that's a problem. At like tier 20, 44 speed, you can still get doubled on. I guess, sorry, at 41 speed, you can still get doubled on. I guess you want to reach at least 42. If you can reach 42, then maybe Swift Sparrow, but generally though, I would say don't bother Swift Sparrow. Getting doubled by too many heroes gets you killed. Anyways, sorry, what did you guys say? Wish Era, minus plus speed, minus defense. Alright, Hoagie. Thanks for letting me know. Fury, Gale Force, Desperation is what I do. Oh yeah, Gale Force is an option. Though, again, Ether provides a bit more flexibility, because if it takes you back into full HP for Beloved Sophia, or helps you get there earlier, that does help you. But again, Fury, at 63 attack, it's kind of iffy. If you think Fury is enough, then sure, to one shot. I guess at your merge, it doesn't make a big difference. So I guess it's Fury or Life and Death. Alright, Johnson Longstocking. Oh boy, waited half an hour. So my dude sent in a bar tray. What do you guys think of bar tray? Specifically, how do you guys feel about bar tray when you pull him? For me, whenever I pull bar tray, I'm immensely upset because it could have been a Nino, for example. It could have been hell, anyone. I would take anyone over a bar tray, basically, personally. Like Barst, for example. Barst is a great combination because that's reposition at least. Or Raven, because nowadays Ravens can provide you with a great hero. But anyways, Kyle Herbert Okaya. So this is a real bar tray. Somebody made this for real. This is amazing. Life and Death, QR. Wait a second. What? You made him super quick? I mean, this is as fast as bar tray can get, right? I believe this is a speed bar tray with minus res. QR. I guess he's not fast enough to always consistently double. So 44 speed with QR. That's so weird. Usually when you reach 44 speed, I wouldn't bother with QR. I just do Desperation or something. Speed bar tray. That's also a quick bonfire, because it drops to 2. So, you know, attack, it's activated. So I don't know what to say to this. This is the I've never seen someone work so hard for bar tray. 59 attack, 44 speed, 32 defense, 9 res, 58 HP. I mean, it's kind of insane. And also, this is not even summer supported. So I don't know. With a bit more attack, you can one shot a lot of blue heroes, especially like Reinhardt, for example. So yeah, I don't know. This is just so weird. I've never seen anything like this. Great bar tray, because I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen someone commit so hard to bar tray. Great use of infantry pulse, of course, because he has high HP. Double speed for bonfire. So, you know, having more speed makes a lot of sense on him, especially when you're using life and death and speed. So I just feel like this build would be a lot better on another hero, or the QR. Just remove QR, make him defensive, and just use QR. But you know, as is, basically, I just say switch QR out for Desperation. Great bar tray. I don't know how to feel about this.
Is it finally time to add the almighty randomex to your friend list? Cap it. Also, I don't mind waiting until you finish the next batch of people on the actual list.
Alright, thank you. But yeah, Johnson Longstocking, it's my waifu, be nice. I'm pretty sure this was his. Wait, Wait, is it?
Glass the pay to review meta is back.
Wait, whose is this? No, it is his. This is not a waifu, you lied to me.
Whoops, forgot the link in my last cheer.
Oh, thanks, Severe. Thank you guys for the donations. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, I'm kind of slow on this. This is not serious. Are you kidding me? Ween said he wanted a hero reviewed for one of his friends. Why would you take the time to make this? What is this even from? I can't stand it. My dick itches so much. What is this even from? 69 speed, 40 attack, 26 defense, 20 res. Okay. Well, now we can't have that. Thanks, Weens. I can't believe you donated money to do this, but okay. Thanks a lot, dude. Hajime no Ippo? Okay, I haven't watched that yet. I need to... one of the openings, I forgot, probably the first opening ever is one of my favorite anime songs. But yeah. Super low speed. 69 speed. Wait, it's real? It's real. Oh, it's real. Oh my, it's actually real. Okay, cool. This is the actual panel. Wait, actually, is it actually panel? I don't know. Anyways, I'm fast and I'm a beta cup. Thanks. All right, great. We're moving on. 40 attack. Why am I hitting so low? I don't even have a special. What's the point of having high speed, low attack if I don't have a special? Shut up, Weens. You're dumb. I'd be the fastest hero in the game. Four 742079184. Oh crap. 47420. Nims, you read that out loud. Pretty sure my grandma heard that. I'm sorry. I hope your grandma doesn't. Sometimes I swear on stream. Smelly's mom.
I bet you would be the fastest to catch damn lolies. Kappa.
Oh, thanks, CGP. At 69 speed, I guess I would catch everything, huh? Smelly's mom remarked that I've been swearing a lot more on my streams, and I feel really, really bad about it. Oh, I'm trying to be PG-13, but there's been a lot more reasons to be upset lately. Would Nimious have high defense or high res? I would prefer to have high res. I feel like defense just doesn't fit me. Anyway, Squallow. Tier 20 Squallow. King Gronwolf, Fury, Desperation, Drive Speed, Speed plus 3. Now, Rajat can hit a pretty good speed average, but you need to really, really push it, and it involves a seal. The reasoning I don't like using seals on a lot of heroes, speed seals on a lot of heroes, is because, for merge heroes anyways, is because usually when you're in the plus 10 territory, you want more defense, you want more res, so distant defense works out really well. Or you want them to be be specialized or handle things, random things that you don't expect to happen. Or you want to augment them with like faster specials, like Quick Impulse, or like Quick Impulse or Heavy Blade, or so on. Or you want to use things that would help them buff. Say double buffing, right? So that's usually why I don't like using speed plus 3 in tier 20. That's why I don't really have that seal on my team. But in some cases, it can take your hero to a point where they're just much more usable as a result. Now, Rajat using Fury Desperation is a great combination. Reaching 49 speed, obviously Fury Desperation is a great option. I don't think you necessarily need speed plus 3, but you're kind of right. You do have to reach this high speed in some situations. If you guys have seen the video where we fought against Instant Regno Astra, Aira, it was super difficult to deal with. She had over 50 speed, so I would have needed to reach 55 speed to take her on. So in some situations like that, I basically have to forfeit, because none of my heroes could have taken that fight at that point. And yeah, you would need a really fast hero. So people thinking like, oh yeah, there's no reason to have this much speed. There's a lot of situations in tier 20 arena you fight something absurd. Anyways, as soon as she takes a hit, she has fair resistance, fair defense, and okay HP. So as soon as she takes a hit, you know, she probably doubles and kills them. And at the very least, she's still effective against cavalry. Effective means 1.5, so add 27 to that, so that takes her to 81 attack. Basically one-shots all cavalry. One-shots them or doubles them, so... Yeah, Fury, Desperation, great combination, Drive Speed, great. Yeah, everything's good. So great Rajat. I've never seen something like that before. But personally, you guys know my preference for green heroes is Nino. But if ever I could have had an option of doing that, I would have probably liked to do it on like Rajat or... Rajat's still 5-star lock, which is what I really find weird. Because she has distant defense, I believe. What was her A skill? It's her A skill that prevented this from happening. Yeah, I think it's distant defense. Because she has distant defense, they couldn't drop her to a 4-star. Even though IV-wise, it's hard to argue to use her over like Nino. But yeah, I mean, if you are willing to pull 11 Rajats, you can make her a monster. Alright, Max. Rajat's breakdown on IVs is really similar to like Soren, like Nino. I mean, she's basically she's basically a green Tharja in a way. But yeah, it's kind of awkward to use. I pulled 12 actually to Squall. That's a amazing amount. I kind of wish I got 1. I like her. I like her design. Whoever drew her boobs is special. I'm sorry. Anyways, tier 19. Max. Now, ideally you use QR. Actually, no, Bowbreaker makes more sense in your situation. Ideally, it's Steady Breath QR for a slow Fey, but you're doing a fast Fey, which changes things entirely up. If it's fast Fey, Bowbreaker makes a lot more sense. Because even at 42 speed, remember, there's a lot of situations where Bravelyn can still double. And at only 30 defense, she could kill. So as your team's Bravelyn counter, she functions magnificently. At 42 speed, that allows her to take on most Axers. Most blue heroes will die too at 50 attack, especially with Lightning Breath helping out. 50 HP for Infantry Pulse. I generally prefer Panic Play over Infantry Pulse. Panic Play is just much more consistent in its usage. Infantry Pulse, you might not, even if you get your special quicker, it might not make a difference. That's why I prefer Panic Play. But if you did Infantry Pulse, just keep it. But yeah, great Fey. This is like one of the... Back in the day, it was people would just say use Bowbreaker. But now Steady Breath out, oh, you even put Warding Breath on her. She could use Warding Breath. Warding Breath works really well because there's a lot of blue mages in the game, basically. And she'll handle them easily. Alright, yeah. I mean, just keep her as is. She handles Reinhardt, she handles Bravelins, and that's basically all you need from her. And then she also acts as support immediately in the game with Infantry Pulse. Great Fey. It's rare to see a Speed Fey nowadays. I think defensive Feys are better in my opinion. But yeah, Speed Fey's not bad at all. Warding Breath and Ether on Fey makes her a beast. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think slow Feys are better, because she just seems much better defensively. And the way you're building her, she's much better defensively. But again, versus Axers, she'll do really well. Versus like Grima, for example, she'll do really well. You run a Speed Noe. I do. Speed anything is fine. Speed Noe is kind of different. For Speed Noe, I'm not using her to counter the meta in that situation. Speed Noe works out a bit better because of... You know, it's just hard to say Fury QR, because Fury QR is not a great combination. If you're using speed to take her to this point, Faye's just... I don't think Faye's really up to it. If you're using this... Like, if you see my Noe, for example. I'm keeping her speed up, just enough to prevent most doubles, but I'm using Renewal of QR. Renewal QR or Panic Ploy. So when you build a dragon, a lot of the builds are very similar across all 3 dragons. It's just your choice on which dragon to use basically, but you would build them very similarly. It's hard for me to use Pobreaker nowadays, but I recognize if you're going to use her like that, she kind of needs it. But yeah, Faye doesn't have the defense of Noe, nor does she have... I guess speed-wise, they're basically the same, so... Yeah, she just doesn't have the... She just doesn't have the defense. And that 6 difference in defense makes a big difference. Either way, I have nothing against that Faye. It's just, I think Faye is better off defensive, slow and defensive. But the current build you have is perfectly fine. Alright, not a Zambo. Also, Grima. Grima kind of changes the game for dragons. Not to mention, just Grima's just amazing. Alright, was sent in not a Zambo's Delphia, Brazen Attack Speed, Desperation 3, Drive Attack, Speed plus 3. That's really, really beautiful. Not a Zambo, can you send me your code? Can you send me your code? Just, you don't have to like donate or anything. Just write your code in the chat. I really want to feature your Delphia. I've never, like, this is beautiful. This is perfect. Like I like Delphia. I like her a lot. You guys even see me use her on occasion too. But this is a perfect Delphia. I'll talk about that in a moment, but that's a perfect Delphia. That deserves to be featured. Don't orgasm too hard. I'm sorry. That is perfect. Everything works out in that one. Alright, this is Adult Tiki. Fury Green Tonebreaker. Just use QR is the only thing I would say. At 32 res at that HP, you should be able to do fine. Thanks, Nazamble. I got it. I'm not doing a specific video, Kuwait. It's going to be part of the review compilation video. Oh, wait. Green Tonebreaker and QR3. Did I miss? I would just use QR on the B slot, and then on the CO slot, I would use like distant defense or close defense. Huh. Is there any reason to use Green Tonebreaker? I think when Tiki attacks one time, she kills. Right? What can survive a Tiki shot? I just think Green Tonebreaker is overkill, in my opinion. Basically, when I see Tikis, I really think it's like, consider Fortress Defense Tiki or Fortress Res Tiki. Actually, Fortress Defense is probably better. Fortress Defense, Earth Boost. Fury also works, but Fury takes you out QR sooner. So I would do like Fury, Renewal, QR if you really want to keep Fury. But I just think Green Tonebreaker is kind of overkill because she should be able to one-shot Green Mages anyways. Nino can survive? Let's actually take a look at that. Can Nino survive that? Alright, keep in mind guys, this is a summoner supporter Nino. It's minus defense. So this res is what it should be. So if it's, when you're fighting other heroes, other people's heroes, they don't have their summoner support. So drop this by 5, drop this by 2. And she's getting attacked through to the defense. 23 defense, 37 HP. And that's 51 with a 20% boost. Or was it 30% boost? Crap. Why do I always forget the exact number? I'm pretty sure she kills in one shot. If Nino attacks, she dies, right? I'm pretty sure she dies in one shot.
597,773,232.
Alright, skill skull, I'll check. But I'm pretty sure you don't need Green Tonebreaker is what I'm trying to say. 20% boost? Alright, so no, that's still enough. That's 60 something attack. 60 something attack into 37, 22. Wait, actually. No, it does kill. It does kill. No, I'm getting it mixed up because I said 20% at one point. I think I got mixed up because we talked about two things at once. Yeah, it's defensive tiles that got me mixed up. I used to say defense. I used to think it was 20-20, and then one of them was, and then obviously defensive tiles is 30%. So it got it mixed up between 30-20 or 20-30. Yeah, when you get one thing wrong, it kind of spirals into other things. Keep in mind the Nino is +10 and Tiki's +3, which is what I'm saying. Like once you max out Tiki, get her to +10. She shouldn't need Green Tone Breaker. So I really think if you're doing this build, it's Fury, Renewal, QR. If you are doing another build, if you intend to switch out, it's Steady Breath, QR. That's the optimal build. And then for Seal, use like Distant Defense or Close Defense. But yeah, that's my two suggestions for Tiki. It's a great Tiki either way. It's just Green Tone Breaker's overkill. What about minus Res Nino? Minus the Res. Nino's res doesn't make a difference because Lightning Breath would always target lower defense or resistance, whether attacking or defending. So, all right, let's try and catch up. That was Ranmex. It's fine if you add Almighty Ranmex to your friends list, Kappa. Also, I don't think. All right, but thanks Ranmex for waiting so long. But yeah, it's just kind of overkill. That's the only thing I would change. Consider Fury. I mean, sorry, consider Renewal is what I'm trying to say. And if you intend to keep Fury. Nino sucks, says Okami Sev. Ouch. There are some people who legitimately believe Nino sucks. Which is silly. Alright, Zambo, let's check you out again. Honestly, I really want to feature your Delphia because it's just frankly amazing. Everything works so perfectly well here, and I really feel bad for Delphia ever since Lynn got the Aura upgrade to Dark Aura, because then it just invalidated Delphia. Like, there's no reason to use Delphia over Lind after that upgrade. Before, it was like Blairblade Lind versus, you know, Dark Aura Delphia. Now it's Dark Aura Lind versus Dark Aura Delphia, in which case you come off of it not quite as well, because Lind's slightly faster. Delphia hits slightly more damage, but they hit so hard it doesn't really matter. Anyways, Zambo, tier 20. So the reason why Delphia in this build is like perfect is this. Now, Zambo showed us earlier this is summer supported. I'll quickly show you guys it being summer supported, just so you guys don't get mixed up. And that's probably one of the benefits of showing things through images, is that you can show it's summer supported. So don't get this confused. It's still the same Delphia. It's just Delphia with summer support, and I guess it's harder to remember otherwise. But this is what she looks like with summer support. So 39 HP, 56 attack, 46 speed, 19 defense, 37 res, and then everything else is the same. So the reason why this works so well is because Ardent Sacrifice, as long as you're under 39, under 40, using Ardent Sacrifice one time takes you under 75%, which is enough to get you into Desperation, which is enough to get you Brazen Attack speed. So you basically add 7 attack, 7 speed to her, which takes her to, you know, 53 speed and 63 attack. And that's before any buffs. So she basically one-shots every red hero in the game, and if she doesn't one-shot them, she doubles on them, then she just kills them. So with one Ardent Sacrifice, Delphia is a beast. But yeah, Draconic Aura is a great choice as well. When you're hitting 60 something, Draconic Aura is always going to work out. And if you're always in desperation, after killing one hero, the next hero you fight, you attack, it's procced. The next attack, you attack again, and then it activates. So this Delphia would just carry the team, kill most heroes. So this is just amazing. Oh man, I kind of wish I had the resources to make a Delphia like this. But yeah, it's hard to suggest Delphia nowadays over Lind. But if you really like her, and I like Delphia as a character better than Lind, and I have Delphia over Lind. No, I have Delphia. I don't have Lind, so I use Delphia over Lind. Well, obviously use a hero you have over a hero you don't have. But yeah, great Delphia. You got the numbers perfectly right too with the Dark Aura with Summer Support for Brazen Attack Speed and Desperation. Everything's perfect. And the thing is, she still has high res. Without using Life and Death, she has high res. So she can be used defensively against other mages as well. So you don't even necessarily have to use her Ardent Sacrifice to get in that percentage. You just have to take a hit from another blue mage or a red mage. Well, red mages are kind of rare, but basically anything that hits you for 1 point of damage gets you into 10 points of damage gets you into Brazen Attack Speed and Desperation. So yeah, great combination on Delphia. Best Delphia I've ever seen. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Hasn't played Echoes. You don't have to play a game to like a character. I know you guys think, like, literally, I have no idea what I'm talking about from a character perspective. But, like, it's really, really hard, even when you're trying to avoid something about a game, to not see things about a game. Especially a character like Delphia, which, you know, generally everyone likes. I'm not spoiled when it comes to her, but I really like her dynamic, and she has me very interested in the game as a result. Like, I wasn't interested in Echoes because of Elm or Celica. I don't really care about the war. Delphia and, you know, her turning into that puppet, you know, that entire dynamic, not to mention she's just really spunky, really adorable, really cute, and yeah, it's hard for me not to like her. Alright, equip seals. I gotta fix this up. Where did I even put the speed seal? Oh yeah, it's on Eliwood. Don't spoil me though. I read about the character, but nothing about the plot. So spoiler-free, like, introductions to characters, and I already really like Delphia. Hard not to like her. Anyways, this is my Delphia, and honestly, if you're not making a plus 10 Delphia, or going that far, I would say just build her like this. Life and Death Desperation, Squad Ace, really simple, high attack, well, moderately high speed. Not really high anymore. He used to be high. Luther is Delphia's brother, I know that. Also, I'm not a fan of Luther. That's the problem. Alright, Ephraim. Severe's Ephraim, Casablanca, Bonfire, Steady Breath, QR3, Threat and Defense 3, Panic Ploy. Why use Casablanca? Casablanca nullifies bonuses, but Sigmund doubling really makes Ephraim much better. So you're using this Ephraim purely defensively then. Steady Breath, QR, Steady Breath to take to 43 defense, QR with Casablanca nullifying bonuses versus most red heroes, then therefore he would take 0 damage. And then he kill. It's just the issue with not using Sigmund. Sigmund's so good. How long till we go back to the list? Pretty soon. Just more people doing it than I expected. How can you say you like cute guys but say you don't like Luther? I didn't say I like cute guys. There's just very specific guys that I like in Fire Emblem. Like, they have to be cute but not a dork. That's too much for me. Cute guys. Like Soren, right, like Soren. Soren's cute for different reasons. You know? Soren also, like, if you think about Soren, you know, it's really, really hard not to think of him as the wife of Ike, which is adorable. Like this, if you guys play through Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, alright? Imagine Soren is Ike's wife the entire time, and everything will make much more sense to you. Hell, the game might even be more enjoyable. And when, like, Ike turns down all these pretty girls, you know why. So like if you ever play teleseries again, you know, just think about it like that. Anyways, it's a great Ephraim, defensive Ephraim, though I would honestly keep Sigmund. I do the same build just with Sigmund, but I see the reasoning. Casablanca makes you much better defensively, nullifying, not to mention good attack, adding to your defense, and yeah. Nim gets off of Soren X Ike. I really think that's canon. It just doesn't make sense. If you're Ike, how do you turn down, like, you know, Elincia or friggin', you know, Mai. Okay, Nephany. There's just Mia. What the heck I'm saying? How do you turn down all those girls? You can't. All right, we only have 2 more to go before we go back to reviews. With minus HP, I can still be under 40 HP with summer support and enter desperation with single ardent sacrifice, which Lynn can't do. So I actually prefer Delphia as a unit in that regard. Right. So I forgot to mention that. I do remember Lynn having more HP. There are very slight differences between Lynn and Delphia, but yeah, it's generally agreed on that if you're doing a heavy commitment on one of those 2 mages, it's better to go for Lynn. But yeah, the way you use Delphia is perfect. It's just the numbers will round out perfectly. Though actually with Lynn, I guess it all depends on summer support.
I love catching your streams after work. Just wanted you to know, smile. I'll ask my questions after the stream. Also 9,778,307,348 might as well X.
Thanks, Otax. And yeah, I'd love to help you out with that, man. It'd be nice to have other people streaming as well. More people on YouTube especially streaming. FEH. Here's something people don't understand. Like, as a community, it's better to support each other and to grow together. Granted, that doesn't mean you look past people's faults. Like, Sage's fucked up, and you guys know I'm really critical on Sage's for fucking it up. You can't do that and let people get away from that. But as a community, you want to build off of each other. You know, support each other, help each other. Because, you know, it's not really competition. If there's more people coming into Fire Emblem Hero streams, there are more people looking into Fire Emblem Hero streams, and that's more exposure for everyone involved. That's the way I see it. That's why I want to help people out. Like, if you ever have questions about streaming or making videos or whatnot, you know, I'd love to help you guys out. Razuli quitting and coming back every month, except for Razuli. Fuck Razuli. I mean, at that point, Razuli's a different kind of breed of people that I can't support. That is very different. I don't think he even respects his viewers, to be honest. So, at the bare minimum, you gotta respect your viewers. Anyways, for Sages, if you were wondering, Sages is okay, but his mistake will still have large impact. If you're wondering about Sages, what he did was so irresponsible. And if you truly believe it's not him and he just got manipulated by some friend, you're not giving this guy enough credit as a human being. You know? You're telling me basically that this guy has not only no common sense to not understand what a sponsorship is, the intentions of a sponsorship, of a promotion, you know? Obviously, when you get sponsored to promote something, the person's not giving you money for free. They give you money to promote their product so they can make more money. So, what Sages did to let him go and just say, oh, and he's been pushing the blame off on his imaginary friend. I don't even know if it's actually his friend or anything. I don't know that for certain. But you're pushing the blame off that it should be purely on yourself. It's upsetting. Entire thing's upsetting. And I've said it a lot of times. I started YouTube content creation as a FEH YouTuber because of Sages. It's because of seeing people like him, I knew this was a thing, and I knew there was a big opportunity. And I knew, like, from his personality, I knew where to draw myself and where to, like, go with my content, you know? But still, like, you can't look past mistakes like this. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, sorry, Sly Rivers. Sorry, Skill Skull. Check out my unit, sorry. Anyways, I know the reason people don't understand why I'm upset, because they're like, okay, he fucked up. This did not affect you. No, it affects me. It affects everybody in the community. Because again, FEH is like the FEH community is as a whole. Like, it's not like viewers of Sages are not also some of them are also viewers of mine. You know, it affects people that would potentially watch me or already watch me as well. And it's hard not to give your viewers respect because they're giving you their time, you know. It just annoys me how it all came down. But yeah, he wasn't considerate enough to the viewers, and to not spend the time to fully understand what he was doing is just too much for me. But yeah, Sly Rivers. Don't forget what you said about Abdallah. Also, Abdallah blocked me from his streams, and that's because we went into a stream with a raid, and he didn't take it right at all. I've never seen someone react so poorly to a raid. It's not like we were raiding something obnoxious either. He just literally kicked us all out, and just, okay, sure. Anyways, Sly Rivers. Naga, Dragon Fang, Death Blow, QR. Actually, Death Blow is a really good combination. Again, if you hit around 60, you can one-shot a lot of heroes. And 40+1, and your tier 19. Yeah, you probably still one-shot. QR, with that resistance, you can make it happen. With distant defense, especially. So good against green mages, good against blue mages. Really good Julia all around. And again, Julia, very good against dragons. Obviously, upgrade that to Divine Eye. Great Julia. I would use Iceberg. Well, actually, at 6, no, Dragon Fang's fine, yeah. At 59, it's fair to use Dragon Fang. Especially when you buff for attack as well, Dragon Fang works out better. Just decide on drawback. Basically it. Great Julia. Sorry, let's see. Abdallah can't take it when anyone has a negative opinion about him. Well, then this guy should be more open-minded. People need to look at people, like, the perspectives of other people as well. Like, when I say these things, I look at it from their perspective, and if it doesn't make sense to me at that point, then I feel like they truly made a mistake. But not all the time it's a true mistake. So for Abdallah, I really can't see it. People are rating you, giving you extra views, and you just treat it as an annoyance, right? Again, it's not respecting the community, and it's not respecting viewership like that. He viewed it as an annoyance is the biggest thing. Like, I know some people don't like raids, but to just simply, you know, block people, that's overboard. You know, just say, you know, I like the raid, calm down, chill out, you know, that's fine, you know. But to block people, that's a bit much. Nim hates everyone at this point. I don't hate everyone. Come on. Come on. Ugh. If you make a mistake, own up to it. When I make a mistake, you guys don't let me go on it. I mean, it's just right. How else do you stick with have values as human beings? What I'm trying to say. And sorry, Axe, for all the waiting, but I'm glad you accepted what I have to say. Sorry for 20 minutes of waiting, Jesus. Wait, did I check out skill soul or I'm confused? Like, if I make a mistake, you guys are all on top of me on that. I guess it's better to being a live streamer for that reason, because, you know, I can actually correct myself immediately, because you guys catch me immediately. So I really appreciate that. So I've never had the the misfortune of making a mistake long enough that people get on my case. So I'm starting to think Nim was the reason my emo face started. Oh, come on. Remember when he praised Moonbow on everyone? Yeah, that was a bit much. Anyways, skill souls. I'm sorry for forgetting. Sorry. Really sorry. Cordelia, Slaying Lance, Gale Force, Fury, Desperation, Guidance, Heavy Blade, 3. 47 HP, 54 attack, speed 46, 24 defense, 30 res. This is actually a really good Cordelia. Cordelia's, honestly, I still think Fire Sweep Cordelia is the best Cordelia to go for, but Fury, Desperation, and Slaying Lance is always a good choice as well. It's just, again, I think she has the speed, she has the attack to make the Fire Sweep build work very, very well. It's just hard to see you say using Sling Lance because she also comes with Brave Spear, so Brave Lance, so. But yeah, it's a great Cordy. I mean, it's this build on a lot of heroes, a lot of Lancers is great. Fury, Desperation, Sling Lance, high attack, high speed, and moderate defense and res. She also has quite a high HP, so. In any case, Heavy Blade, great combination, Guidance, Fury, yeah. 54, but I'm pretty sure you have somebody buffing her up, so it works out. It's a great Cordy. There's nothing I would really change. It's actually kind of strange to see this kind of build. This is a more standard build. Usually Cordys are on Fire Sweep or Brave Lance, but seeing Sling Lance is a nice change of pace. Opinion on PM1 Nim. I really like PM1. I think PM1 is what I want to aspire to be when I first started streaming. He's a great example
Make
of somebody
on purpose because you will get plenty of bits/donations of people trying to correct you, and the longer you run with the mistake, the more you profit from it.
I'd rather just be right, but I never think of it that way. But yeah, you guys do correct my mistakes like that. Sometimes when I stream with the wrong title or doesn't update, some of you guys actually donate to tell me otherwise. I really appreciate it. Oh, god damn it, Otax. So I might as well finish my thought on PM1 before we start on this. I really like PM1 because he takes the time and commitment to work on his videos. What he does is thoughtful, and not to mention clean, and he sets the standard for a lot of FEH content creators, so I appreciate him for setting the bar high. Not to mention, I think he's the backbone of the community, because he's the only person in the FEH community that I think doesn't have anything remotely negative attached to him. Unless I'm wrong, I'm never aware of PM1 making any kind of mistakes. Not to mention, his quality content is as high as it gets. Not to mention, he's just a great guy. He can take a joke. Remember the time people were pairing me up with PM1, Nimex PM1, things like that? And remember the time we made the confession to PM1 in the DMs? PM1 handled that like a person should handle it. He didn't like get annoyed at me, didn't hate me for it. He was really responsive. So yeah, you know, PM1's just somebody that you should aspire to be like, you know, not just as a content creator, but as a human being. So yeah, I really appreciate him. So I think very highly of him. I don't think there is anyone better for the community than PM1. However, my favorite FEH YouTuber is still Marbles because of the pure personality. Not to mention Marbles is just an awesome person. I'm gonna make a video on this someday talking about like my favorite FEH YouTubers and like what I think about them, so you guys can get my full breakdown on it all. But yeah, for me, I'm not afraid to tell you what I think about someone if there is negativity involved, because I think the worst thing is to pretend things didn't happen or let people get away with things. Like, you gotta learn the lesson, and you have to think through what you're doing. So if you fuck up, you know, it has to be attached to you. Granted, I'm not saying like hold grudges or something.
Since we talking about FEHtubers, my man Brotel.
Okay, if you really want me to talk about Brotel, again, I kind of feel bad for Brotel because he's a busy student as well, so he can't spend as much time on content creation, and he doesn't have quite the personality. I've watched some of his live streams. I don't want to be mean to him. Brendan, you've watched his live streams as well, right? He doesn't have quite the personality to be great at live streaming as well, and he's busy all the time too. But what time he does have, and it's pure respect. When I check out a unit build and I'm not sure what to do, I check out Broto, I check out PM1, and that's it. I don't check out anyone else. And for me, I already do a lot of research. Like, it helps me verify things and helps me clear things up. Those two work so hard at it. Broto especially, I think, works even harder at it than PM1. He makes very clean scripts. He
Anticipating this 1-star down Pog champ.
Alright, Vic, I get it. We're gonna get to it. I'm sorry, Otax. He works really hard. He spends the time, he spends the commitment, and what he doesn't do it in an easy way too. He's in like friggin' Photoshop, making each image by itself. Each one of his videos probably takes at least an hour. You know? It's rough. What he does is pure heart. And I know for a fact he's not making a lot of money off of this. He's doing this out of love and out of support for the community. That's why I respect Broto a lot. And he's an intelligent person. You can tell just by watching his live streams and watching what he says. So I really like him. Okay, I'll cover the rest of them later. We've left us on Otax for so long.
I can't ever watch PM1 because he spells Phoenix as Phoenix in his name. Nitpicky, but it bothers me enough for me to not want to watch his content.
I remember the first time I wrote Phoenix, PM1 in, Phoenix Master 1 in, I wrote it right, and it was underlined red. I was like, what? Wait, what? And then I realized, oh, he actually just wants to spell it wrong, and he kept it that way. It's actually a pretty good funny quirk, but yeah. I guess for people who are really bothered by that, they can't get to it. Oh, also I guess might as well talk about Razuli, because I talked about Razuli before. Razuli is so nitpicky or wishy-washy with his content. You gotta give the people what you want, and he's at a certain point when you are a content creator or a YouTuber or whatever. It's not for yourself anymore. I know how that sounds. It's not like the customer is always right. You're not a fucking slave to your viewers, of course. But you can't just abandon them. And this guy has abandoned them on several occasions. And this guy has taken their input, their donations, their time, and not given the respect in return that he should have given them. And that's my issue with Razuli. He's not going to care what I'm saying. I don't think he even streams FEH anymore. And frankly, I don't care what he has to say either. But yeah, let's go on. Sorry, Otax. Also, check out Otax, guys. He's really cool. Oh my god, I can't. How long do we wait here? I'm sorry. Fuck you. Oh, why do you do this? Alright, you know, there are two reasons why I'm super upset at you. One, this is such a great idea for content. It makes me regret sending home all my 1-star heroes. But you had the foresight to see how memey and how fun this could be. So I really respect what you did. This is the 1-star hero series for you. The series of heroes that you have as 1-stars. They're all excellent. What makes them special is that they actually work. Like this looks pretty bad, right guys? But it works. Steady Breath Lancebreaker with QR. Lancebreaker takes on Lancers. 42 attack might not do it, but with the counter attack, with Moonbow, you can get the kill. And Sapphire Lance too. Yeah, it's actually a crazy good build. It's actually well, Steady Breath QR is always a crazy good build. But Lancebreaker, Sapphire Lance allow him to take on red heroes. QR of Steady Breath. At 31 defense. Red heroes won't really kill you. Not to mention, super inexpensive to make a 1-star plus 10. People don't know this, but like if you have a 2-star, 3-star, or 4-star or 5-star, you merge into a 1-star, it just counts as one merge. So yeah, mad respect to you for making this Dono. You know, handles Lancers. The Lancer's kind of rare, but you're already handling Sword Heroes. I guess you counterattack against Sword Heroes and use Lancebreaker against Lancers, so it's just for more coverage. Personally, at a 1-star, I wouldn't believe he has that viability too, but I think you know better than anyone that he can do this, especially with Moonbow. But personally, I would have just done Swordbreaker just to make sure he can handle the red heroes. But you know what, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Lancebreaker is probably better overall for coverage anyways, so. Yeah, Steady Breath, Lancebreaker, Bone Attack, QR, Sapphire Lance, Moonbow. Yeah, Moonbow's gonna trigger for sure. Steady Breath for that instant Moonbow. And QR, so yeah, it's really good. It's double Moonbow, right? So that's crazy. Double Moonbow when attacked. And yeah, it works out. Yeah, you're a madman, dude. I don't know why you do this. I mean, as a content creator, I fully respect what you're doing, but I don't know as like a person who loves FEH why you would do this. But I'm glad you did. It's fun to look at. Anyways, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, you know, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification button for the videos. But yeah, that was Otax. Oh crap, I was supposed to add you. What am I doing? Ugh. The thing is, I should be adding you more FEH YouTubers, especially when you think about collaborations, and especially through rival domains. Imagine if I get to use one of your 1-star heroes in rival domains. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get me killed, but you know, it'll be pretty cool. Thank you, Alts Alt Tech Alpha 0. Sorry, can't speak. Do you think Sharina is gonna be on the new spring banner? No, it's too early for Sharina. I don't think the Asgard trio will get special versions before they can get merges, for example. Wait, where's at Rin? Rin, she should be modding right now, shouldn't she? Okay, we took forever, but we're finally back. Yeah, we stopped at Garrett 50k. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I have a bit too much fun sometimes in this. I would add PM1, but I don't think it would accept me. NimX Metakite for life. Honestly, I wish Metakite did more than just summoning. She has a really nice personality and she's really cute. The community needs more, you know, cute girls. Everything needs more cute girls. I'm sorry. What do we do if we aren't enjoying the stream? You never gave a clear answer, boy. If we aren't enjoying the stream, then tell me. I should probably address this now then. When you guys don't like my stream or don't like my content and you leave a dislike, sometimes it's clear enough what you disliked and I'll try and keep that in mind. But sometimes I think I did a good stream and there's like 5 dislikes, for example. But I have zero idea what you're disliking. Just let me know. I'm on Discord as well. So DM me what you didn't like. And I'll try and adjust. Or leave a comment and I'll try and read it and adjust. Or... yeah, but if you guys know, I always review my streams. At the very least, I have to review them because I make stream highlights, right? So I try and read as much as I can, and I'm trying to adjust and improve because I want this to be, you know, a career in the future, right?
What do you think about the meme fake channels? E.g., IDC_Sal, Imborboff, Ghost Tagron, etc. Also, could you check at 5,928,885,114?
Do you even read the comments? I do read the comments. Lately, I haven't had the time, but you guys can usually tell I read the comments because I leave a heart on them. Honestly, the majority of FE tubers are all really cool, says Otax. And thanks for looking up to me. That's. I don't think a lot of people do, because when you're really opinionated. But yeah, I'm glad. Thank you so much. I'll check out Aldukas in a moment. But his question was, what do you think of the meme FEH channels? I don't care, SEO and Borg both. Ghost Agron. I don't watch Ghost Agron. I've seen like his videos show up in thumbnails, but when I know it's about memes, I really don't care, unfortunately. And for Embor both, I've seen a couple videos. I don't know. I'm not a really memey person. My mods have to teach me about memes. You guys have to teach me about memes. But for I don't care SEO, I at least watch him quite a bit. I think it's like a nice twist on the content, but he doesn't have the consistency and commitment anymore. I think he was onto something, but I think by not committing to it, he's letting it die out. He had, if you guys remember, back in the summer, I don't care SEO was growing like mad. Like what was it? 2,000, 3,000 subs a month? 4,000? Something absurd. He really took off. But as soon as school started and stuff like that, he just hasn't given the commitment to really take his channel there. He has the ideas, he just doesn't give it the time. And right now, I think he's stuck in like the same kind of old stuff. Which, you know, to be fair, so am I. But yeah, I think he could take a step forward. I definitely think it's in him. I think he just needs the time. I liked when I don't care had those actual GHB videos, yeah. Anyways, Severa. Wudao plus Steady Breath, Wrath, Threat, Defense. Steady Breath, Wrath is a great combination with Wudao. Fast Ether to heal up, to stay in the combat. I really think you need QR though. You should just depend on special triggers to kill. So I would have done Ignis. Bonfire is actually, if you do Slaying Edge Bonfire for instant bonfires with Wrath, or actually, yeah, you don't need Wrath then. If you do Steady Breath, I would say just put Ignis here. Put Ignis here. Put QR Seal. That's what I would do. Have you seen from Chaz Aria LLC? I saw like one video because Smelly wanted me to check him out. I don't think I know enough to talk about him. If I see only, I really think at the minimum I'll have to watch like 5 videos to make any kind of accurate judgment on somebody. If you just watch one video, like if you just watch one video of mine, it could be inconsistent, it could be really bad, it could be really good sometimes, right? That's not how you should judge somebody. So for me, I take the time every month at least to watch some videos from other people, take notes, see what I can improve on. Again, the only FEH YouTuber I watch for fun is Marbles, because, you know, Marbles is awesome. But in general, I take a bit of time to study people, and a lot of them are up and coming, so I haven't checked them out. So, yeah. I'm not trying to insult them. I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not watching them because I think they're bad. I'm just saying I didn't watch them because it never caught my interest. Or never watched enough of them. Then watch more of his videos. Alright, if we had more time to do things, we would do a lot more things. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't like that you don't think Luther is cute. I'm just liking this video. Shaking my head, to be honest, Desu. Thanks, Alias-tastic, but I don't know enough about Luther. Every single thing I've seen of Luther is just his sister pushing him around. I don't know how to feel about him. What do you think about Karis' content? Guy has a decent teaching stream. I love Karis, by the way. I just don't watch him enough. His transition to YouTube took a while. He's starting out in there. I haven't watched enough of it. I've watched his streams. He's a lot like me in that similarity, that we're primarily streamers and that we just make clips. But yeah, he's a lot more organized than I am. We get around similar viewer numbers, and I guess we get similar viewers, period. That's like the same type of viewers. But yeah, he's a great guy. We've been talking about doing a collab, especially just taking the time to do like Arena Assault together. But yeah, I gotta check him out and talk to him about that sometime again. We keep talking about. Oh, by the way, he responded to my message. He's coming to Canada sometime soon. Let's see. I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, I think I can show you this. Alright, so Akaris, yeah, if you guys remember, we played Akaris yesterday in Arena Assault, and we won, but he forgot his seals and stuff. He answered the stuff. I actually read this just before I started streaming, so don't blame me for not responding. I'll respond right now, actually, we have time. So yeah, I was informed to see my free win given to you during your most recent stream. I'm glad it brought you an easy win for your arena runs for the week. This guy's so nice, honestly. Some context in case you need it. I don't optimize arena defense teams, especially once I get my first defense win for the week. Since it's AI, I just want to give people some easy wins. Again, this guy's way too nice. My team's completely anti-synergy and enemy phase based, so they give no trouble to others. Again, as you guys saw, the way his team worked is that they came in one at a time because of the assist skill buffings. So yeah, it was super easy to handle. Anyways, he says, I think if I was to change one of my optimized teams, it may have been more exciting to watch, but you likely wouldn't see it from the team being a lower score range. Oh, taking a shot at my free-to-play status. Oh. I'm just joking. But yeah, he's right. I wouldn't see his team. If he did a fully optimized team, I wouldn't see his team. Fingers crossed I can witness your defense team one day on my stream. Probably not. I'm way too low for him. Again, because I'm free-to-play and he's not a free-to-play, it's a +10 team. I'm just not going to see them very often. So you can see your team in action, which should perform better. I'm not sure about that. And in other words, I'll be in Canada for a week during April 1st to April 8th, and I'll be staying in Markham, which is very close to me, but I'll have a car. We can meet up for coffee, tea, dim sum, and that'd be awesome. If you like, and I can pick you up depending on where you live. If you're down, let me know. And I just read this. Oh, he's here. Oh, God. Okay, sure. Whatever. We're down. Anyways, who let him know? But yeah, Karis is a cool guy. Check him out. Honestly, I feel bad for putting off opportunities to work with him, because I know in terms of like most people, like he's the ideal person to work with. Okay. Anyways, Wait, he's in the stream too? Well, that explains a lot. Well, alright, sure. But yeah, I mean, you know, what I think about Karis is obviously very positive. And we're gonna meet up in real life, so... It'll be fun. He lives in Europe right now, he's a teacher. But he is Canadian, so it's nice to have a Canadian come home. I'll let you guys know about how the meeting goes at a later time. But that was pretty funny. He actually responded before I did. Anyways, Zach. Sorry, Zach, for making you wait extra long. We got kind of interrupted. Warding Breath, Vantage, honestly, it's QR. Just switch this to QR and you're fine. Warding Breath, keep Warding Breath, keep Defense Tactic, use QR. You kind of need more defense. Why is your defense so low? Heavy Blade works. I think, what is this merge? Is that Mai's defense? I thought it was 35 defense base. Is that Mai's defense plus attack, right? Yeah, Mai's defense plus attack. Yeah, I mean it's fine. Just yeah, it's fine. Just make those adjustments. Just use QR and you're fine. Even with the Mai's defense, QR works perfectly well. That's not how we Zach. Are you guys messing with me? Thank you, US Manto the one for US Man the one for following. Thanks so much.
You just said you're down with another Doodle ML. Also thanks to you I have F2PBTW in my phone's predictive text.
Thanks, Elastic. And yeah, I say free to play so often. I don't blame if you guys get that in your... I mean, it's funny how smartphones are nowadays. They're learning like your most common speech. Like, with my girlfriend, for example, like whenever I write her name, it automatically gives me the heart emo right afterwards because it's predicting what I'm gonna say next. But if you've said free to play because of me a lot, you're gonna get like your phone telling you about free to play things to say. So that's actually pretty funny. But that's okay, sure. All right, Mura. Sigmund Fortress Defense again at 48 attack for Sigmund. That's enough to kill. Now that's not enough for Heavy Blade. Get rid of that. So I would do QR. Renewal QR, Fortress Defense, Sigmund. That's actually a great combination. I don't think we really need 40 defense, but you can use Fortress Defense. Honestly, I think Fury is a better option. Fury, Renewal. You don't have to use Fury, but Fury, Renewal, QR is a great option. But generally, I say Fury, QR is a great option. Threat and Defense, just take it to Threat and Defense 3, or use a Hone or Fortify. Whenever I try to type LOL, it autocorrects to Leo, says Rin. Yep. Phones are so smart nowadays. Anyways, Fair. Fury, Desperation, Defense Ploy, Brash Assault. This is a combination. If you're using this combination, Desperation with Brash Assault, there's another low attack sword hero with high res that you should consider using. Her name is Lin. So this build is much better on Lin, unfortunately. Lin with So Caddy can use Fury, Desperation, Brash Assault already. And Iceberg. It's a great build, just better on Lin. It's still, it works on Fair, it's just... It would have been better on Lin, honestly. There's small, minute differences like higher res. It's virtually the same in attack and speed. Lin's should be a bit higher. But yeah, I would have just done this on Lin. It's a really good Fair, and if you really like Fair, you know, this is definitely how you build her. Actually, Brash Assault is kind of questionable, but Desperation Brash Assault at 43 speed is pretty workable. Her attack's just kind of low. Honestly, I would have just done like attack plus 3C or something. Or just not bother with attack at all and just try and trigger Iceberg quicker. But yeah, it's just questionable. I forgot the perfect Fair build. We've seen better Fairs. I'm not trying to insult you, Haruka. It's just we've seen better Fairs that like work much better. This is a synergy. It's just not the best on Fair when she doesn't hit that hard. It will get you a guaranteed Iceberg, and you might kill through that. I will say that much though. It's just, again, this kind of build, Lin just does it so much better. It's the instant iceberg that's gonna try and save this build, though. If you have infantry pulse in your team, or if you attack, it's just you have to drop this by one more, really, to take full advantage of it. I study accounting. What are you studying for? I'm still studying accounting, actually. Working towards my CPA. But again, as I mentioned, guys, like if I can make this work, you know, being a content creator, streamer, all that stuff work, that is much more what I prefer. It's gonna take a lot of work, though. I'm sorry, Julia, tier 20. What do you guys think of Alphonse? I've said many times that he is the bench warmer, and that you really shouldn't bother with trying to make anything else out of him. For me, I just do Death Blow, Swordbreaker, Alphonse, and I gave him Hone Attack and Draconic Aura. Yeah, that's basically it. That's my Alphonse. I really don't think he's worth sacrificing anything for. So QR2, I get it. Generally though, you want QR3 because he's a bonus hero and you're always going to use him as a bonus hero. So that QR3 is going to factor into tons of points that might make a difference one day. Attack defense bond, you know, that is from... Pretty sure that's from Fjorm, which is terrible to give up. Is it from Fjorm? I think it's from Fjorm. Again, I would rather kept Fjorm. He can make use of it, but trying to use him defensively, 37 defense with 56 attack, heavy blade for corporate Draconic Aura. That is a composition that works. That's instant Draconic Aura if you can have more attack. So he'll probably kill on the counterattack, but after that fight, because his defense isn't so high, and because he's guaranteed to get doubled, he's actually out of commission, so... You know, that's one of the better Alphonses I've seen. I've seen even crazier Alphonse, but I just wouldn't do it. I mean, it's a good Alphonse, just... Goddamn, why for Alphonse? How? Stop bullying Alphonse. Alphonse is OS? Sword unit? What does OS mean? You mean OP. You just said you're down for another dude. Also thanks to you. Okay, yeah, I read that. My bad. 10 out of 10 bench. Yeah, I mean, bench him. That's... For me, whenever possible, I'd rather not use Alphonse. I would rather use anybody but Alphonse in the arena.
Stop bullying Alphonse. Alphonse is OS, sword down it.
Okay. What does OS mean? OS as in... Overly stupid? I don't know. OS, operating system? I don't know. Not a furry. Not a furry. When you say you're not a furry, you're generally a furry. But that's okay. I mean, we accept everyone here. Fire Sweep Lance. Unfortunately, I don't think Robin can use it well enough. Cause how the hell do you get into Brazen Attack Speed then? So you attack something, right? And then they can't counterattack. So you're not in Brazen Attack Speed. So you have to get hit while you're in Fire Sweep. So you can't counterattack. That's not a good combination. It's just not. And even if you get it to work, it's just 54 attack and 44 speed. That's not guaranteed to double. Your tier... Okay, at tier 17, that's doubles most things. If furries are animals, they must be hunted. Oh, great. But yeah, Robin... I'm sorry, I just don't think this is a combination. If you're intent on using Brazen Attack Speed with Wrath, you gotta keep Tandem Boom. Tandem Boom giving you the extra speed, extra defense, extra attack when getting attacked is much more useful than this. The Fire Sweep Lance works poorly synergized with this.
He's the OS unit. I mean OG. Full moon with face.
He's an OG unit. I mean, he is probably the first unit you get in the game, so yeah, OG. But yeah, even if you argue to use, say, Ardent Sacrifice, I think he needs more than that. He actually has to get hit. At 45, minus 10 HP is not enough to trigger Brazen Attack Speed. I don't think so. 80%. Yeah, that's not 80%. So, yeah, it's just hard for him to get into that. And if he has to get attacked and he's using Fire Sweep, he's not even counterattacking. I see what you're going for. It's just, if you can get into this percentage, he works a lot better. But you're giving up. You have to get hit, and he can't counterattack. And that's someone you could have killed that you're not killing. Adam, Valoru, Jerome, Brave Attack, Brave Axe, Glimmer, Death Blow, Hit and Run. Basically building him like his mother, which is so basically do Brave Axe plus Death Blow 3. And yeah, it does work. But when you're doing a build like that, it's better just to do it on Shirshi, because you can merge Shirshi. And Shirshi has Shirshi and Jerome, neutral Shirshi and neutral Jerome have the exact same attack, similar speeds, if not same speed. And then, you know, defense and res, Jerome's slightly better because he has 4 more BSD. However, if you can have minus res or minus speed on Shirshi and plus attack, that extra 3 attack makes a huge difference. Because with Brave Axe, that 3 attack difference comes into effect twice. So I wouldn't do this build on Jerome. I only do it on Shirshi. So even though he has slightly higher BSD, Shirshi's higher merge ability and higher IVs, manipulative, you can manipulate the IVs, makes a much bigger difference. Hey Adrian. Dragon Mage, Brazen Attack Speed, Desperation, 39, 48, Fortress Res. Wow. Tier 17. For somebody in Tier 17. Did anyone ever do this build before? This is very original. I've never seen Fortress Resistance used properly, and this is one of the moments where it's used properly. The thing is, this person, Dragon Mage, recognizes the fact that around 50 attack, especially for mages, you can actually, and especially in their tier 17, you will kill sword heroes. As long as you can double, you will kill them. And with that much res, it really helps out Weirding Tome. It really helps out Res Ploy. And with Res Ploy, it drops their res by 5. With Weirding Tome, it drops their speed by 5. So you're, at the very least, you can prevent yourself from getting doubled, if not help you double. And then, if a mage hits you at that kind of HP, basically taking any kind of hit will take you to Desperation and Brazen Attack Speed. And with her res that high, she'll do pretty well. Brazen Attack Speed, Fortress. Wow, I've never seen a better loot. This is obviously the most original loot I've seen so far. This is actually a really good combination too. Basically, get hit by a mage, and then she'll have 55 attack, 46 speed. And then she'll still have Weirding Tome and Res Ploy helping out. Not to mention 40 res. She can versus like red mages, she's gonna take zeros. So wow, this is a great loot. Really well synergized. This is the kind of stuff I love seeing. Like, you don't expect people in lower tiers to do such a great build, you know, or to commit so hard. But on occasion, we've seen these. I'm definitely gonna feature your loot. It's really hard for me to flat out say this is the best loot ever, but it's definitely one of the best loots I've ever seen. Celestis is showing his Barst. Didn't we see that Barst before? I'm pretty sure we've seen that. Barst is pretty good. You're welcome. There's nothing here, so I would say Savage Blow, Savage Blow. If you can do it, well, he's gonna do 0 damage anyways. Do Pain Plus, do the count. Sorry, Dazzling Staff Edition. Guard's fine actually, and then A skill doesn't really matter. Fortress Defense, Fortress Res, whatever you want. So yeah, double Savage Blow with Pain Plus is basically how you build out Osmos. Anything else is up to you. Is it always Brazen Attack Speed that makes the showcase? It's not. It's not. It's starting to feel like it, right? But the Brazen Attack Speed in certain situations works out so much better. Whatever, nice loot, can't complain. Brennan, what's your loot again? I believe you showed a better loot. Or not a better loot, can't really say better. They're all very different. But yeah, it's in one of my videos, and I haven't gotten a chance to do it. Alright. Coroni. Darting Blow, Desperation, SWAT Ace, D3 with Warblade. Unfortunately, I see this a lot, and a certain a certain Leo lover by the name of Rin really likes Leo. Unfortunately, Leo sucks. Summer Leo sucks. I don't know what to tell you. And in his animation, he looks so dorky. He even covers his eyes from the sun. He's like, the sun is gonna burn me. I've never seen the sun before. I don't want to be out here. Everything out here is gonna kill me. I mean, that's Leo basically. Everything should kill him. If you do make Leo though, he's as a res tank. Basically, increase his res, give him QR. His attack's kind of low though, so. Leo, it's hard to make Leo work. In this current configuration, you get to 36 speed. I don't care what kind of buff you have, you're not really feasibly doubling, especially in tier 20. So, and with attack ploy, I don't know why you would want attack ploy. You're really depending on Roar Blade for damage. It's not there. If you're doing a build like this, if you want a hero with high attack, low speed, high resistance, merge ability, cuter, it's Lilna. It's not Leo. So, and I would use Lilna over Leo any day. I'd use just about anybody over Leo, honestly. Summer Leo. My Leo can reach 45 speed during water season. Hello? Water season with summer support or ally support. When you need absolutely everything to be in your favor for you to reach just a decent point, it's not worth it. Cuter, questionable, says Busy Kid. Alright. Maybe we'll Lance Bunny Leo. I'm pretty sure Ice has forgotten Leo. Only recently did they remember Leo again. It's like, oh yeah, Leo needs to upgrade. But yeah, Bagel Juice. Falchion, Distant Counter, Chilling Speed. I really would say you would want QR Seal. QR Seal or QR Skill? Okay, if you're doing the double drive defense with drive speed, with Falchion, that's as 5 to speed, 5 to defense, and 2 to attack and 2 to resistance, which is really good on Marth, of course. However, at 41 in speed, you don't necessarily double. 41 speed, you can prevent doubles, so I would say QR. So yeah, I mean that's the only change I would make. But I like this build. I really think the red hero on most teams have to have Distant Counter, so I can never go against it. You want to use Ether for the points, and yeah, chilling speed is kind of questionable. As is though, this Marth wouldn't do well enough versus in tier 20. If say for example, my Nino, my minus attack Nino, sorry, minus defense Nino, attack this Marth, she would survive. And then because he's only attacking one time, she would have no chance of dying. Not to mention, well, she would kill him before he doubles, but you get the point. Versus most sword heroes, they're too quick. I guess with chill speed, it might help prevent doubles. But again, if you create a draw, that's not good enough, because if they have Wings of Mercy, you might still lose the engagement. And that's why I think QR is what closes this out. At 33 defense, you can usually survive 2 engagements, especially with that HP. But yeah, I really just don't believe in chill speed here. This Marth almost never battle. If you're using him purely for the buffs, then you don't need the merges. Because if you have this many merges on him, like this build does not need merges. Adding more merges to Marth doesn't help him buff better. If this is only for buffing and he's never going to fight, you should have never done the merges on him. You shouldn't use him in Arena. Like in Arena Assault, just having this without this, like, covered the 10. It would hardly make a difference here. Merges for arena score. Again, I get it. But then if you're only using him as a buffer and he's hardly fighting, then he's not your ideal red hero. There's a lot more better red heroes available. Again, I just said if you're talking about just buffing, it's not enough for arena. In arena, you can't just have a hero, you know, as support. It's not enough. And as I explained, he isn't going to do the anti-green mage well enough without QR or without hitting harder. And he's not going to fight off other sword heroes. And he's going to cause Wings of Mercy engagements, which is really hard to deal with. So he's not a very good fighter. But of course, yes, he buffs. But Nim Falchion Banner. Alright. You know, then you should have used Lucina, who's a much better fighter.
Canem, my loot up. Go have stream hate my waifu.
Sure, Brendan. I mean, Axe Zero is pretty nice. Axe Zero is kind of different because dancing versus buffing is a much different thing. Like, sometimes having 5 extra defense, 5 extra speed, 2 extra attack will make a big difference. But in general, a bigger difference is having an extra turn. So Axe Zero is different. Not to mention she's adds +3 to everything once she dances. So, yeah, it's not quite the same to value dance the same as just, you know, driving some stats up. Corrin, I always think it's Lightning Breath Corrin. That's the best one. Fury, Renewal. I would do Fury, Renewal, QR Seal. That's how I would build Corrin. Much like my Noe. Corrin's also underrated. She's really good. Just nobody uses her. In terms of a high value +10 hero, Corrin's definitely the winner there and for blue heroes. Alright, let's check them out. Hi, listen. Why do you shit all over people's choice in characters? What if they love Marv? Come on. Oh crap. You know, this is the annoying part. It seems like if I don't repeat myself, the same thing, every single hero, somebody's gonna interpret it that way. As I've said many times, if you love a hero, do that hero however you want. But if you guys don't know what hero reviews is for, hero reviews is for tier 20 arena. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm giving you the perspective of how this hero would function in arena. I specifically gave you situations where that hero wouldn't perform nearly as well. I'm not saying if you like Marv, I'm trying to give suggestions to give you the best possible chance of doing well in arena. That's it. It has nothing to do with like whether you like the hero or not. I've always said
What
so
does this share button
so many
do?
times. And this gets so annoying because if I don't say it, for some reason people will think I literally forget this or I don't mean this. If you love a hero, use them. I've said that so many times. But commonly, if you really think that's what I think here, you're missing the point. Thanks, Little Angry Clown, for subbing. What does this share button do? Yeah, some share button. But thank you so much. 2 months. Welcome back. I know everyone wants to hear this is a great hero. This hero cannot be stopped. But if you're asking for input, basically, yes, you're right. If you like a hero, build them up. It doesn't matter what anyone says. I've even earlier in the stream talked about how you can make any hero good, even Tobin. Alright? We talked about that. I can't always say the same things every single time just to make sure nobody's feelings get hurt. You know? I'm not trying to hurt someone's feelings. I'm trying to give you the best possible situation. Like, input that would help you out. If you think that's negative, fine. That's all I can say. Loot. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind, Brennan. Come on, man. This wasn't what you showed the first... There was no way. There's no way this is what you showed the first time. Why do you think close counter works on loot? Why do you think this works? She doesn't even have the speed for... Why do you think this works, man? Oh, come on. Brennan, I think you're playing with me. I think you know this doesn't work. I think you just had a Spirit Takumi, and like, you know, nobody uses close counter well, so might as well just burn it. Nims, we get it. It's all good. Unfortunately, some people just don't get it. Most of you guys, the thing is, like, I don't want to precurse like every hero review of like hero reviews are meant for a hero, meant to help you in a tier 20 arena. You know, inputs on your hero isn't meant to be taken to heart. I'm not saying you should definitely do this. It's just suggestions and opinions. My suggestions and opinions. But I expect people to be rational and understanding enough to not view it that way, which is why it really bothers me when people still come up with those kinds of comments. Especially when I took the time to specifically talk about situations where it doesn't work out in. But yeah, enough about that. Enough about that. It's really not worth talking so much about. It just gets to me because, you know, I'm doing my best here for a lot of people. And if I make a mistake, people jump on me. But even when I'm giving them like the most accurate thing, people get on me. That's the worst part. Anyways, YOLO, Beloved Zofia, Luna Fury. Again, I really think it's life and death renewal. If you're not doing a max out Celica, then you just don't get attack to make this work. If you do get life and death, this is at 57 attack, and then with hone attack, that's enough to one shot like a lot of green heroes. Not to mention, more speed helps out, and if you do one shot them, if you prevent yourself getting hurt, that renewal takes you into Beloved Zofia percentage. I really think that's the way to go. If you do have more merges though, I guess I was wrong about Fury renewal being an option, because if it is Fury renewal, it doesn't change the fact that within 2 turns you're back in Beloved Zofia percentage. But yeah, Celica's kind of different. If you don't use renewal, you can't use Beloved Zofia to its full ability, and I guess we're waiting for the renewal seal until then. But until then, I really think it's renewal B skill. People can't be in every stream or video, so you're gonna see the same opinions repeated a lot, which is why I repeat myself a lot. But on occasion, I skip through it, or I don't say the same thing. Or I think I said it enough times.
I appreciate your reviews of my garbage character choices.
Thanks, Weens. Renewal seal when? We've been asking for ages. The thing is, I think it's so weird we don't have a renewal seal. I would never do a 4-star plus 10 anymore. The only time I do 4-star plus 10s is for bonus heroes. Severa is a bonus hero, so that does work. But if you do build her, I really think it's Fortress Defense QR. You can't do the guard. You can't spend your QR seal on Severa, in my opinion, especially when it's a 4-star plus 10. So yeah, basically Slaying Edge, Ignis, Fortress Defense QR, and you just kill Ignis through your defense. And then I guess Deflect Magic works, but yeah. It's difficult for me to suggest 4-star plus 10s as a main hero anymore, because in the current arena, you just don't get the points to use them anymore. Renewal Advantage Seal, I know it's coming. It's gonna come. It'll be a while though. Who's gonna die to that Severa? Again, it's all about the Ignis kills. The attack doesn't even matter anymore. You're just depending on the special to kill. But yeah, that's why you need QR. Otherwise, it doesn't work. .29 attack equals 0 attack. 29 attack is virtually 0. For example, most sturdy sword heroes in this game have over 30 defense. Right? You know, you get the point. So from that little attack, it doesn't even matter anymore. Right? Once you go to the softer ones, sure. Crap, where's Marth? Once you go to the softer ones, sure, you're doing like 2 damage. It just doesn't matter, is the point. Nims is hot when he gets mad at us. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. You know, I can't think differently of you guys like that. Because no matter how you view things, like how I view things, you know, I understand your viewpoint. I'm not actually legitimately upset. I'm just disappointed that you would think so lowly of me. But yeah, let's move on. Where are we? Oh yeah. Nim is so cute when he's disappointed, thanks. I still gotta check out Chalky. Chalky, and you hurt my feelings every day when you don't call me back after the first date. I'm sorry, Glacier.
Changed it to the first time you saw it. For real this time, I think.
Alright, Brennan, I'll check it out. Alright, Corin. Fury, Desperation, Speed plus 3, Dark Breath. I still think it's Lightning Breath, but this is so good. 52 attack, 46 speed. Dark Breath has its own attributes, especially in the debuff aspect of it. However, Lightning Breath just gives you so much more consistency and helps her out in many more matchups. Because here's what people don't know about Corin. She's fast, she has high defense, and she can go to a respectable amount of attack, and she has high HP. I really think Panic Ploy or Infantry Pulse is great on Corin. Minus HP plus speed is the way to go for Corin. Bonfire Kill, yeah. And then at 46 speed, naturally doubles back a lot of times. But yeah, it's a great combination. Generally though, I would say Lightning Breath is what really makes it better. I think Corin can be better than Noe. Corin is slightly less attack, but she has slightly more defense and slightly more speed and slightly more HP, just a lot less resistance, which Noe's a lot more balanced, which is not necessarily better. You generally want your hero to be really good at one thing, and Corrin's really good at this thing. She's much better versus Brave Lynn, for example. And versus red sword heroes, especially, she does a lot better too. So yeah, Corrin's amazing. And she's more mergeable. So I do think Corrin, for most people, would be better than Noe. It's just most people aren't aware of that fact. But yeah, I think it's Lightning Breath over Dark Breath. The debuff aspect helps, and I guess for cost reasons, Dark Breath makes a lot more sense. You get Dark Breath naturally, but Lightning Breath is definitely the way to go. Oh, we should have asked you guys, who do you think is better between the two Corrins? Fury QR. Yeah, this is not a speed Corrin, but this is actually really, really good as well. Defensively, if she prevents a double and she attacks back with 48 times 2, she'll probably get the kill. So. And this is a lot better versus sword heroes because that 43 defense. But yeah, just improve the QR. This is also one way to build Corrin. Hard to put one over the other in all honesty. Defensive Corrin is also really good, but if you're doing a defensive Corrin, you're better served going for Noe, who's a better defensive hero. Corrin has the speed to take her to other heights.
Thanks for the review, Nim.
So
I think I will stick with Chilling Speed as it helped my female Morgan and Lalvalina as my Blade Tome user. Here's a donation. Keep up the good work.
Wow, Bagel. That is not only very mature of you, but very gracious, generous of you. If you guys forgot who Bagel Juice was, the one person who got triggered, I said those things about Marth. Bagel just donated $30. Thank you a lot for that. That really helps out. That really helps out a lot. Oh god, I'm sorry. I need to drink water. But $30, thank you so much. And, you know, again, when I'm talking about heroes, it's just for the specific hero. I don't know what else is in your team to really make the call on that. But I guess, in your judgment, it is female Morgan and Lilna. So, LA Lilna. Female Morgan, LA Lilna. That's a really interesting team. I've never seen a team that diverse before. Huh. But yeah, in a team like that, I can understand Chilling Speed a bit better. In that case, you don't really have fast heroes, and preventing a double makes a big difference. So Chilling Speed makes a difference. But yeah, without knowing the rest of your team, it's really hard to say for sure. All I can say is for the hero itself. And trying to guess what your team is just going to take too much time. Not to mention, it could be completely wrong. Well, thank you so much, Bagel. Please marry Medikite. I already have somebody in my life. Alright, we're about done. Air Canada. Sorry, Brennan, I'll end it off with you. I don't think anyone needs help on Reinhardt, honestly. If you show me a Reinhardt, I can't help you. I don't think there's any need to help anyone with Reinhardt, because I think everyone knows how to build a Reinhardt. Even new players. I need to take a drink of water. I'm gonna die. Air Canada 2. Are there any basketball fans in here? If you guys know who Air Canada is, I'll give you a lot of props for that. Mary Medikite Enemies plays. My current girlfriend is a lot like her, I would say. You'd be surprised at all the bad rhymes out there. I mean, if you really want to input on rhymes, you could just Google it and get the perfect build. There's like no alternative builds. Sorry, Scotty. It's luck, and you're just unlucky. I'm so sorry, man. Alright, nobody said it? Okay, OG Mellow fan said it. As in Carmelo, Anthony? Okay, Vince Carter. It's Vince Carter, man. Come on. Nobody knew who Air Canada is? Oh, I'm so disappointed. Oh. Of course, you know, growing up in GTA. Vince Carter, the legendary basketball player, guaranteed Hall of Famer, for whatever reason hasn't won a championship. 41 years old, the oldest player in the NBA right now. The person who ignited basketball in North America. Sorry, in Canada. But yeah, it's because of him that the Raptors are a big deal nowadays. So yeah, I'm hope that's what you mean by Air Canada. Otherwise, I don't get your name at all. James Harden is best. Harden has to watch out for the Raptors if he can even get past the Warriors. What? Vince Carter is still playing, guys. You don't know that? He's 41 years old, still in the league. It's amazing. Or is he 40? But I think it's 40 or 41. But either way. Do you have any suggestions? Alright, we'll get to that right after this. Alright, Lissa. This encounter, Bold Fighter, Armor Boots. Armor Boots? The issue of okay, actually, no, I can see it. If you can just run in and kill something with Bold Fire, that works out. However, I think you need Hone Armor to really make use of this encounter. You just don't have the speed. At 36 speed, 36 speed's not enough to really make good use of this encounter. Unless you expect her to one-shot them. Is this enough to take a Reinhardt on? If the Reinhardt's buffed, definitely not. If it's Quick Impulse Moonbow, maybe she survives. Maybe it's for Ryan. I can't tell. I can't tell, like, because I never had a situation with 31 res and 49 HP. She might survive, actually, because that's 33 res. Okay, so, oh, I see. If it is for Reinhardt, that does work. Basically, take a Reinhardt out and start, and then Armor Boots to run in with Bold Fighter is also as a way. That's pretty interesting for Alyssa. Personally, though, I think QRCO makes much more sense, but Armor Boots makes a lot of sense too, just to help her out with Bold Fighter. But yeah, QRCO makes a lot of sense. You know, that was a bit immature of me. I apologize for whining. Don't worry. If you guys are like thinking about basketball and you heard 41 years old and you think for a professional athlete, you know, 41's not that old. For basketball, it's incredible how much punishment those players have to take and how much wear and tear they have on their bodies. That, and they're huge people too. When the bigger you are, the harder it is for your ligaments to keep up. So for Vince to be in the league at 40, it's just frankly amazing. I wish he won a championship though. Snova says, "Can you touch me? I don't want to touch you, Snova. It's okay." It's super old in most hardcore sports, yeah. So it's highly respectable. I wish he stayed in Toronto. Like every, you know, Raptors fan, I wish that. Anyways, Robin, close defense, warding breath. Now, I would say distant defense is better. If you're using warding breath, the best way to use it is with distant defense, because you want to take your res up higher than that. You want to take your res up to 38. He'd be 38 defense, 38 res. I really think it's distant defense. If you're using warding breath, that's the best way to use it. Otherwise, warding breath at only 27 res plus 4? I'm sorry, like some mages will just flat out kill Robin. If Robin can't one-shot them, and he has Exploration to help by going for the lowest defense or res, but 56 attack is not necessarily enough to one-shot. So, given that's the case, distant defense just makes much more sense if you're using warding breath. In general though, close defense with steady breath is much more better on him. See ya, Andrew. Thanks for being here. Is warding breath close defense for other dragons maybe? If it's for other dragons, he doesn't really need the help. For example, if he fought Faye is hitting around 50, right? So that's 23 times 2. 46. He'll survive. If it's for other dragons, add 4 to that. 31. So 19 times 2. He will survive, alright? He'll be fine in that situation. If it's versus Noe or Corrin, there's no need to talk about it. He'll kill them. If it's versus a red dragon, though, that's questionable why you would even want that. But yeah, sure, it would help in that situation. It's just close defense versus dragons doesn't make a lot of sense, especially with warding. Thanks, Marshmallow. I'll check you out. Wait, aren't you up here?
Nimi, check my unit. 7,401,862,952. Also great streams.
Marshmallow, are you serious? for the people who don't understand why I'm asking if Marshmallow is serious. We started from half of the list, alright? We started at exactly Tarsiso. So Marshmallow missed out by one person, and now you're donating to get reviewed. I feel so bad. If we just started one person earlier, we would have just covered you, and you wouldn't need to donate. Okay, thanks so much. I'll check you out right now and see if it's actually you. That's crazy. I actually feel incredibly bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No, you donated because you were off by one. I feel so bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, check you out. I'm sorry. The reason I skipped out on Tharja was because I thought, you know, all Tharjas are built basically the same. So even if we start like one person later, it wouldn't matter. But, aw. I'm sorry. Oh crap, this is what I mean. Sorry, basically all Tharjas are built with Life and Death, Desperation, Warblade, or Fury, Desperation, Warblade. I've never seen a Tharja not use one or the other. Actually, I've seen like TA Desperation or TA QR Tharjas. Those are super weird. Never do those. But I fought those in Arena. But in general, those are two builds I would suggest, and nobody has ever deviated from them. So, what am I supposed to say? Don't do this. You've already done it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If we just reviewed one person earlier, we could have saved you $2. But thank you so much for the donation. I would use Fury though. The only time I would suggest Life and Death 3 Desperation if you have an unmerged Tharja. If you are merging the Tharja, Fury Desperation makes more sense. You don't need so much speed. I guess when you're against the fastest heroes in the game, you do need so much speed. But in general, Fury just is much more consistent. If you use Fury, you add 6 to defense, 6 to res, and that helps you out in a lot more situations, and it helps you get into Desperation. So I think it's Fury Desperation. Ether's 4 points, so I would say keep that as well. But yeah, so sorry. Life and Death makes more sense when you have an unmerged Tharja. If you just get Tharja, Tharja's one of those high value heroes. A 5-star Tharja is worth a lot in Arena Assault, because she can handle a lot of teams. And not to mention pair up with her Dancer, she might even carry you through Arena Assault rounds. But yeah, you definitely have to use Life and Death in that situation, because you just don't have the speed or the attack. However, if you have merges, it's definitely Fury. With Fury now, it's more speed, more attack than it would have been at Life and Death with no merges. So that's my suggestion. Do not run Life and Death on Soren. Soren's one of the best things about Soren's high speed. High speed, high res. If you do Life and Death, you increase the speed a bit, but you lose the res. At 33 res, that's
on my Noe. Was it a waste?
No, Warning Breath on Noe is fine. It just doesn't work as well as on other dragons. It's just because red mages are the rarest mages in the game. Noe doesn't need the extra res. It helps her with the special, but she doesn't need it. Steady Breath would have made more sense. Most sword heroes in the game are red, right? So Steady Breath on Noe, who's a blue hero who attacks back, would have made more sense. So Steady Breath would have been better on Noe. Warding Breath does work, but it's mostly against red dragons and red mages, which are the least common. Anyways, at 33 res, you can take a Reinhardt on, especially with Windsbrand helping you out. So don't use Life and Death on Soren. He just should not use it. At 33 res, he provides you a lot more value in your team. Most lance heroes are blue. Yes, but most lance heroes are not in the game. Oh, unless you're making fun of me for what I'm saying. I'm saying most red heroes are sword heroes, so that's why it works out better. Alright, anyways, let's catch up on people who showed. Sorry, Brennan, you waited 16 minutes. I need to catch up on that. The most I should ever wait is make people wait is 10 minutes. Great. Gabriel also donated. Sorry, Gabriel. I'll get it to you right now. Is this the serious Brennan build? Okay, this is much more better. I think this is the build you showed me first time too, because here's what. Okay, I really don't like switching off Warding Tome on loot, because Warding Tome is one of the best tomes in the game. Not to mention the speed aspect and the deep deploy aspect really helps her out. However, if you really want loot to be anti-calves, she can do it. And if you want her to take on mages, she can do it. Res ploy, attack ploy, with that res, she can take minimum damage. And at 55, she can one-shot a lot of sword heroes. So while I wouldn't suggest this, it works for a lot of situations. My voice is giving out. Yeah. God, we've been streaming for 3 hours. Hero reviews is one of the reasons I don't like doing it so often. Is because it's just harsh. Oh yeah, sorry, Gabriel Knight. But we're about done. .603. You didn't notice it's 3 hours? Sometimes our streams go on so long. Gabriel Knight, as in Gabri. Alright, that makes sense. Glimmer, Life and Death. Vantage, Attack Tactic, Defense Tactic. What the heck is this? Tier 14, so he's gonna carry you in Tier 14. The issue with this build, and I've suggested a lot of times to people that Morgan should be a defensive hero. If you use Life and Death, you've taken away his defensive aspects. The issue is this. Morgan seems, like he can be an offensive red mage because he has the 33-34 stat spread in attack and speed, which is similar to, Tharja and Katarina. However, what really makes that stand out is for those heroes to use, Roarblade. Should Morgan remove Grimma's Truth? No. Grimma's Truth is really good. It really helps out your team, especially helps them out defensively. Basically, you want Morgan to kill enemy hero, cause the debuffs, buff your team up. Next turn, your team just tramples over whatever got debuffed. That's how I would use Morgan, which is why I think you really should do Fury QR, or what was his A skill again? I know he has a debuff skill for B. He had no A skill. All right. So yeah, something like Fury QR. Basically, just take one hit. Fury QR is a bad combination, but he doesn't really have the defense and res to do much more than that. So basically, I want him to kill red mages. Sorry, I want him to kill green mages, and I want him to cause Grimma's Truth to activate, debuff everything, and I want him to occasionally chip in, attack something, debuff, and buff your team up, and then allow your team to stomp through. That's how I view Morgan in this game. When you use Life and Death, though, you really remove those rolls. And in your tier, it doesn't really matter yet, because you're only tier 14. But the speed and attack, this is not good enough in tier 20. I'd rather tell you this now before you go further with this. Glimmer really helps out too, but yeah, you really don't want to do this. I fought on my Mill Morgan for his B skill. Wait, you fought her who? Wait a second, does this... After combat, if unit attacked... The way I interpreted this is this. As long as this unit attacks, not if unit initiates attack, this activates. Unless I've interpreted that wrong. It's only on attack? Like, the way I read this is if unit attacked. I don't have Morgan, I never pulled for Morgan. Only on attack? Then why does it say if unit initiate attack? That is stupid. Because there's a lot of situations in the game where you attack, but they can't counterattack. So the way I've read it was, if he can't attack in that situation, the debuff never occurs. So why does it say if unit initiates combat? Then this works. What is with this wording then? I'm pretty sure... Look, I'll test it right now. Can someone test this out? Because the wording is super strange then. If unit initiates combat, then this would work. That makes a lot more sense. If it's after combat, if unit attacked, That's two entirely different meanings. If unit attacked, and when you counterattack, that's attack. That's so strange. Why would they word it like that then? Doesn't say initiate, just after combat. Any combat can confirm. If unit is attacked, I did. So does it work or not? Your interpretation sounds right. Summer Tiki has the same description for Melon Crusher. I think you're right. Dual phase. His buffs, debuffs apply if he counterattacks. If unit is attacked. Any combat. Or any combat. There you go. As long as he attacks. Alright, that's why I view him as a defensive hero. I'm sorry, I don't have Morgan, so I can't say for certain to you guys about that. And from the text itself, you know, that's my interpretation. Sometimes it's a bit hard to say it like that. Alright, so, okay, I'm glad I'm right. The thing is, people tell me I'm wrong on these things, and I don't know. I can't say for certain because I don't have the hero. It'd be really, really bad if I just suggested a build that doesn't work, you know? So I'm glad. Anyways, Ryoma, Fury Vantage, standard build. Sorry, I can't help you there. I would use speed plus 3 seal, though. Paint. Mirror Stance, Guard. Again, I think it's Guard or QR. Guard with QR seal or just QR. That's really how to do her. I think you should keep this because that's distant defense. That's super useful. Do resistance or do speed. If you think the slower mages can cause you trouble, then do speed. But resistance is the safer and cleaner bet. And then yeah, that's how I build her. Hibiya. Fury Desperation. Alright, this is offensive Morgan. I don't like offensive Morgan because I have Summer Corn. Oh, that's right. Not everyone has Summer Corn. But Morgan's more meant for a defensive role. You can make her into an offensive role. It's just she's not ideal for it. You know, 40 speed, 51 attack is nothing special. Especially at +2 merges. Now, if Morgan drops to a 4-star, I can easily suggest this build. However, if she stays as a 5-star, it's hard to suggest to do Morgan like this. If she is a 5-star, you can make... She is the most accessible flying mage. And so a Blair Blade build where speed is important works out. Because you can just max her out. And that gets you 3 more speed. And that's fine. But as is though, I think she's better off defensively. But if you're committed to this already, she works out fine. If anything, it works out great in Arena Assault. Do you think female Morgan's getting demoted? I think there's a good chance of it. Gawain, Life and Death Desperation. I wouldn't do this. Again, Nakai is much more better as a defensive hero. She doesn't have the speed to really double. She doesn't have the defense or... She has the res, but if you're using Life and Death, you're losing it. So I really think it's Fury QR or Distant Defense QR. Just Life and Death doesn't quite work well. If you use Life and Death, you can consider Wind Sweep with Speed Smoke. Sorry, not Speed Smoke. Phantom Speed, and that is a combination that works. Scotty confirms it. Can confirm that is any combat upon him initiating attack. All right. I'm glad I got that right. Anyways, cool Kevin, Warding Breath, just put QR here. There's nothing for me to say. Distant Defense, yeah, QR. Sorry, we're skipping through the last heroes, but there's not much to talk about them. TGP, and if anybody has never seen TGP makes YouTube videos for Nefany. A big fan of Nefany. I really appreciate that because Nefany is one of my favorite heroes. You can see how much they like Nefany. Check out their runs for Grand Hero Battles. Grand Hero Battles, Bound Hero Battles, anything that involves Nefany. But yeah, don't take that build seriously because TGP knows what they're doing. Generally, when I see Nefany, I just say Fury, Wrath. Fury, Wrath is a great combination. Fury to take you into Wrath earlier, and when she uses Moonbow, and she can activate Moonbow instantly like that. She's so good. She can also use Bonfire. But yeah, if you get to the point, lots of oh shit. Should probably go through those skills actually. What a build for a Nef with plus defense and minus speed. I need help. I would use consider like defense plus 3 or steady stance. Steady stance, not steady breath. Steady breath would also work, but and then use the QR seal. But it's a lot. It's a lot to give up. My speed doesn't. She needs speed to really reach her potential. Nefany's basically a blue me a bit better. I wouldn't say that. I have them very similar though, but I do prefer Mia over Nephany, though I like both a lot. These two girls are some of my favorites in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Nephany kind of has the stats of an armored unit. She does. She has low HP, but she's fine. She has relatively high speed too. She's so good, so easy to make well. But yeah, this is one of the biggest fans for Nephany. If you die gameplay, check him out on YouTube if you really want to see him in action. But yeah, in terms of this encounter, chilling speed, I really don't like this. But from where he stands in his team, chilling speed, speed smoke debuffing, and then preventing them from essentially trying to prevent them from doubling, and then taking very low damage and counterattacking. I really think QR is the way to go if you do this though. But I see what you're doing for the chill speed, speed smoke. Berkut's Lance, so 37 defense, hard to kill, but yeah, honestly I don't suggest kind of builds like this. Have you ever finished any FE games? Yes. Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn are the best ones in recent memory that I finished. I finished them in university. People keep thinking I never played Fire Emblem games. I played most of them. I played Awakening. I played just about every game until Awakening. It's just Fates and Echoes I haven't played. Well, I haven't played the old school NES games, basically. That's that too. But basically between the Game Boy Advance era to 3DS until Awakening anyways, I played all of them. Though completion-wise, the really ones I can really say I completed is probably just Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. Anyways, we finished. I'm dying. Oh crap. I forgot Chalky. I still got a few more. I'm gonna do random hero reviews now. You guys can send in your codes, and people... Yeah, you guys can send in your codes. Peyton! Crap. Peyton, if you're still here, check me out. Pick out the ones. Holy crap, I'm dying. I just want to get through this. Sorry, guys. Alright, just double checking.
I made Hana my wife and Fates was not disappointed.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick in Fates yet. I really like Azura, and you guys know how much I like Azura. Hell, look at the stream right now. You can see so many Azuras, but I'm also really tempted for Charlotte because I like Charlotte a lot. But Hannah's an interesting option too. Let's see. Is that everybody? Alright, I think I checked Brennan now. I think... Okay, it's Chalky. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, that doesn't work well together. So, Caddy, when you use Swordbreaker... No... Mia didn't deserve to die for this. If you're using Flashing Blade, So Caddy doesn't help you. This is not a good combination. If you have a lot of speed, then there's no point in So Caddy. Because So Caddy, if you can naturally double, there's no point in So Caddy then. Because So Caddy, if they can attack back, you'll instantly double. And not to mention I have Desperation in it. Swordbreaker or So Caddy is an option, yes. Allows you to take damage, get into So Caddy percentage, and kill a sword hero immediately. That is a combination. However, Flashing Blade is not. If you use... I don't know. Phantom speed? Speed plus 3. Yeah, I just not use Flashing Blade. I'd use Fury Swordbreaker, and I think to help you get into So Caddy. Fury Swordbreaker, So Caddy is a great combination. Just not. I wouldn't do that. Mia didn't deserve to die for that. I'm sorry. I just can't imagine a situation where that works out well. I just want to say this. It's a message from the bottom of my heart and from the rest of the people. I think it must be said. Your mom gay. Alright, thanks, dude. Check out Marshmallow. Alright, link start. Wait, is Brennan here? No, wait, is Peyton here? Wait, which mods? Look, which mods taking the codes? I'm letting the mods handle the codes while I'm looking through this. So you guys just keep getting your numbers out. Try and catch someone's attention. I guess that's the best way of doing it. I wouldn't ask Rin again because Rin's so biased. Snova says I'm picking the code. Okay, Snova. I'll check you out. I want 5 from Twitch, 5 from YouTube. Link start. This encounter. Shield pulse. Well, if you're using this encounter, you're not going to take her to her full ability. She really does need Fury. Fury takes her speed, defense, attack up to a point where it really makes a difference. Otherwise, she doesn't do enough damage. I know keeping Dark Breath is really tempting and all, but she doesn't make good use of it. I mean, she doesn't. She's not a good hero if she keeps Dark Breath. It's unfortunate. With Lightning Breath, you could have gotten speed. You could have gotten speed. You could have got. But she needs attack, and Fury is where you get the attack. So it's really Lightning Breath, Fury, Fury QR, or Fury Renewal QR. This Corrin. And Infantry Pulse or Panic Ploy are great on her. But yeah, this encounter, you'll never reach the attack to make this work. Even if you do attack plus 3, that's 41 attack. Even at plus 10, that Corrin only reaches 45 attack. That's too low. Sorry if I'm not going a bit quick on that. I don't want to insult people. It's just, it's kind of rough. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Snova. Snova, you bastard. I actually took your code. Because this guy gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I can't believe. Oh god. Okay, I'm ignoring what the rest of you have to say. I don't care anymore. Snova, you've lost my trust. Why would you give me a fake code? Ugh. Alright, 1, 2, 8, 7, 4. Mods, if you're giving me the codes, please remember where you got them from. I want to take 5 from Twitch, 5 from YouTube. Snova, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. We can't. I can't believe in you anymore. This encounter, Worry Fire, Distant Defense, Recruits Lance. This is a great build. I've talked about this a lot in the past, so I don't really want to say too much. But essentially, it allows Effie to one-shot a lot of mages that attack her. If they don't one-shot her, she has Glimmer, and then she can attack and kill most things. With how much HP she has and her defense, her res hitting 6 plus 7, which is 40, it's hard to kill her. And in 58 attack, most mages can't take 58 times 2. Not to mention, she'll get Glimmer up for her next attack. So yeah, this is a great combination. There's one of the ways to do Effie. Highly efficient, 5-star, 5-star, and that's it. You have a great hero. But Effie's worth it. Alright, silver. Not the red IVs. Not the red IVs. You gotta do... Actually, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've seen. But really, you want minus 8 defense plus speed or minus HP plus speed. I'm pretty sure that attack is too high to use this. Yeah, it's neutral attack? No, it's neutral attack. Neutral attack. It's not plus speed. I don't think it's plus speed. If I'm minus 6 speed from my Nino, 42 speed. Yeah, it's not plus speed. You gotta get a plus speed one. That's the only thing I would change. Change the IVs. Try and get a merge that allows you to get plus speed. Alright, thanks, Moo. I'll check out all of those on Twitch codes. I think Peyton's getting the YouTube codes, so I think that works out. Fury QR is... I really don't like Fury QR personally, but it does work. If your HP is too low anyways, to make use of long-term QR, Fury QR works. If you have really high HP though, Fury QR also works because you don't fall out of it. Alright, good job, Moo. You gave me the wrong code. Yeah, you gave me the wrong code, man. Check arena rewards. Yeah, we will. 47216 78315. 47216 7315. If you give me 2 bet codes wrong in a row, Moo, I'd be so after you. Radri. Another 1-star hero. Otax would be proud, but this is the same build as Otax. So I would say it works against Lancers, it works against red heroes, but this is the same build as Otax. We did Otax as a hero. We did Otax's Buckethead in their review earlier, so I'm gonna skip over going over that again. That's exactly the same build, so there's not much to talk about. Great versus Sword Heroes, great versus Lancers. Wouldn't suggest on anyone else though. Distant defense, close defense. That's actually really good. In all situations when attacked, that's 42 defense, 30 res. 30 res is enough to help Robin survive versus a lot of heroes. Because say they do 55 attack, right? 55 minus 30 is 55 minus 30 is 25. That will kill Robin. So if he has any kind of buffs, he'll survive that engagement. If they're under 55, under 54, for example, then Robin would probably kill him with Vengeful Fighter, or at least do a lot of damage. Furthermore, you know, against both attacks. Yeah, this is a combination. Though I generally wouldn't do this. I really think Steady Breath, Vengeful Fighter, or Warding Breath, Vengeful Fighter is a great combination. If it's Warding Breath, though, you cannot have minus res. Grimma's really good, though. Three and a half hours. Hoagie Bogey. Life and Death Renewal, Thread Res, Attack with 3. Yeah, that is a build. Generally, though, you want a plus speed Celica. If you don't have plus speed Celica, it doesn't really work well, but Life and Death Renewal is a great option. Luna. Draconic Aura is better than Luna, because when you hit 55, the math just works out better than Luna. Luna depends more on your opponent having high defense, high res, so Draconic Aura is much more stable and much more consistent considering how high you hit. Especially when you have Thread and res. So yeah, Luna, switch this to Draconic Aura and up these skills. More speed would help you out though, more speed. So instead of attack plus 3, it's speed plus 3. Though you want the speed IVs. Where the hell is my spring unit announcement? It's coming up. Give it a few days. 8484 923 119. Crap. Alright, you said you waited a year, so I'll check you out. Royo. Fury Vantage is a great combination, as usual. Though he doesn't really make great use of Fury because he just doesn't have the speed for it. He does make use of the defense and res, but it's not great. If you really do this build, it's like close defense. He needs more. This is not enough. Res play at 28 is kind of low. So yeah, I would use... Honestly, if I ever built Roy, I'd probably do Fury Swordbreaker or Fury QR. Yeah, Roy, it's hard. Until Roy's enhancement comes out, I wouldn't really build Roy. And I know it's going to come out. There's no way they're going to leave Roy out to die like that. He deserves better than that. Calvin, Steady Ref QR. So tier 20. Okay, have you guys seen a better Sharina? The thing is, I've said it a lot of times, if you put Steady Breath QR on just about any hero, they're going to be amazing. So have you guys seen a better Sharina? I don't think she's worth it because she's a bonus hero a lot, so she'll use her a lot. It's just that other heroes might help you out a lot more. and more consistently. But still, if you use Sheena defensively, Steady Breath QR, that's extra 11 defense, so 40 defense. So versus red heroes, she might take 0. And versus the red dragons, she'd have 32 res, and they're slow too, so she can handle them as well. But yeah, I mean, low attack, moderately low speed, moderate defense res. It's just not really worth it on Sheena in my opinion. But if you really wanted to do Sheena right, this is an option. Now, if you really wanted her to kill earlier, you don't use Ether. But if with Steady Breath QR, Sling, I guess you do use Ether. And 4 charges, you use it right away. They attack, you attack, they attack, you attack. So Ether triggers. Yeah, this is a good combination. I mean, this is a great combination. It's just like I can't ever comprehend the costs.
I heard my Nef got reviewed while eating dinner. I didn't realize I made the list and didn't bother to change it from my usual build, so I changed it up. You'll like this build. Winky face smile.
TGP, damn it, man. I thought you were here. I was even plugging you, man. I was telling people to check you out. But yeah, I showed everyone your skills, so you're always gonna do well there. You have a lot of skills, so you can do any build you want. Fire Sweep, Life and Death, Chilling Speed. Chilling Speed. I don't really think it's necessary, but she can use whatever B skill she wants. Hidden Run's not necessary. You can use another hero to pull her out, or in some situations, she's out of range to get attacked anyways. So Chilling Speed does make sense. Heavy Blade Seal, and Heavy Blade Seal for faster Gale Force is all I would say. Chilling Speed, and a lot of one-shot kills. Yeah, great Soleil. But yeah, Heavy Blade Seal, Chilling Speed works. Yeah, nothing else to change. Maybe is that a speed one? I don't think that's speed. I really think Speed Soleil works, but 61 attack, hard to argue with that. That's one-shot kills. Not to mention the Earth Boost. Garland, were you never a subscriber? Because I recognize you a lot. I know you've been here in a lot of streams. I'm just surprised, but I'll check you out, dude. 41849 41849 6942. Sorry, 418 41849 418 6942. Garland, I regret everything.
Also, Alma, what happened to your voice? You sound like you need a cough drop, my man. And
I know, that's why I'm trying to finish up. I can't talk anymore. But yeah, thanks CGP. I'll have to check you out next time, dude. I already deleted you from the list, so I gotta check you out. I know my voice is dying. I'm sorry. But I regret this, Garland. Why would you do this to me, man? Alright, if you don't have a plus speed Owen, you do speed plus 3. You do life and death. This is minus speed, I believe. My Owen is 32 speed, not using third blade, so she should reach 37. Yeah, that's minus speed. Oh, crap. If you have a minus speed Owen, don't bother, is all I have to say. But yeah, it's life and death. Life and death Desperation with speed plus 3 is how you do a Blair Blade Owen, I guess. You can also do Fury, Desperation, speed plus 3, or attack plus 3. But yeah, this is, just don't do it like this. This Owen, Blair Blade Owen is super easy to build though. I think I like names like this. He sounds like a nicer person. Ouch. Are we missing people? I don't think we're missing anyone. Alright. Dawnbreaker. Fury Vantage is a combination, but Xander should use QR. Ignore QR2, I do want to use QR3. It's just with more Xander merges available, I'm going to merge him rather than give him QR3 yet. So if I ever get the Spare Feathers, it's a merge on Xander. But yeah, Siegfried, Ignis, Fury, QR, Own Cav, whatever you want on Seal. Obviously you can use defense +1, but yeah. Xander's great. You just have to build him properly. But yeah, it's definitely QR. Fury QR is not a good combination at all. But when I pair him with Owen, he can hit 50 defense, because Owen is using fortified cav and then the S support, so it takes it to 50 defense. So in a lot of situations, he doesn't take enough damage to follow QR. So that's why Fury is okay here. $10496. I think that's all the codes. Everyone sent it in. Sorry guys, I mean, you can hear my voice dying too. Green Era, okay. This is funny. Green Era. Poleaxe Plus, that's actually not bad on her, huh? The Green Era meme. That's amazing. Who is this? I only see the code, I don't know who it is. But this is a really cool Titania. Life and Death Desperation. If you really go all in for attack, she can reach a respectable amount. 5146 anti-caps. It's not bad. It's just not Titania's. Titania's just not meant for this. But you're making it work like this. It's a lot of commitment. But again, the Green Era is just such a bad meme at this point. I would say consider Draconic Aura, because if you're using her in Horse Summon teams, Draconic Aura which should be more consistent, higher damage than Luna. But yeah, great Titania, I like it. Poleaxe is in her art. It's canon build. It is? Is it? Is it? Are you serious? Oh yeah, her art doesn't have. Her art doesn't have green emerald axe. What the heck? Are you restoring Titania to her full glory? No, you're right. That's so weird. She should have always had Poleaxe. They even drew her a Poleaxe, but she didn't use Poleaxe. She comes with green. She comes with Emerald Axe. Oh, that's amazing. That's a restored Titania. Wow, I respect that so much more now. You fixed Titania. Intelligent Systems the ones who fucked up. Alright. That's really cool. Yeah, she comes with Emerald Axe, guys, so that giving her Poleaxe that's the actual thing you're supposed to do, huh? Nim, read this. Sorry, I'm completely dying. Macedonian, and this is the last one we're checking out. Sorry guys, I'm just dying.
Damn,
here.
I'm late. Can you POS review my Clarice 881,268,071? Be honest.
No, Raptor Claw. I'll do you after. I'll also do TGP after, but I'm really dying here. Sigland TA. Alright, so my suggestion for Erica, guys, is you do hone speed, sure. Hone attack in here, and then you do defense tactic. If you run her in a mixed emblem team, defense tactic. So hone speed, defense tactic, and yeah, that's how I would run her. And I think it would make her a lot more usable. Because if you run her a mixed emblem like that, Sigland will actually make her a monster, you know, because of how Sigland works. But yeah, it's defense tactic. Adding attack +3 is just not worth it. If you really care about more attack, you run a plus attack Erica with Fury. Otherwise, running attack +3 with TA, you're just not using Sigland to its full ability. Not to mention, her ability as a buffer is not being used to its full ability. So I just don't suggest attack +3. I know TA is necessary because she doesn't do the damage versus green heroes, However, you're not going to use Sigilin to its full potential, and this is one of the most unique things in the game right now. So, that's my suggestion. Sometimes you guys send me the wrong codes, and I just get super sad. I'm sorry, Raptor Claw. You're gonna have to wait till next time. You don't have to donate or anything. Just give me your code properly next time. You gave the wrong code. Alright, let's finish things off. This is the TGP's Nephening that he showed, and oh god. First Bite, Miracle, Warding Breath, Shield Pulse, Drive Defense, Fortress Reds. This is actually a real build too, because it's not made up. He actually has this build on Nephening. I believe Shield Pulse causes Miracle to activate sooner. Warding Breath causes Miracle to activate sooner. Shield Pulse also drops it by 10 damage. That's super interesting. First Bite, I don't know why you're using First Bite. First Bite, wait, First Bite, if you get hit one time, First Bite should help you out. After combat, if unit attack grants defense. So here's what First Bite does. After combat, if unit attack grants defense, res +5 to allies, unit and allies within 5 spaces for 1 turn. Okay, so what you're going for then is, as soon as she gets attacked, she gets +5 to everything. As soon as she gets hit, Warding Breath adds 4. So that was potentially 43 defense, 34 resistance. Not to mention when Miracle activates. Wow, that's super cool. And she only gets hit one time, and then she can counterattack. That's one of the most interesting builds I've ever seen. That's amazing. And with her high defense, high speed, well, defense relatively high, high HP, moderate attack, it's low, kind of low, but it's okay. I mean, this is all about survivability, and she does it in spades. Miracle, Warding Breath, Shield Pulse. This is actually really, really cool. Now, it's not meta at all, but it's just really cool. I'll show your Nephening off if I can. I need to make a video for interesting heroes, and this will definitely make it really cool Nephening. But yeah, the entire point is to spam Miracle out. Once Shield Pulse triggers, Miracle triggers, she's still alive, she kills, and then... But yeah, she's basically trying to keep Warding Breath constantly triggering, so whatever does hurt her, as long as she prevents doubles and she can use Miracle. The thing is, Miracle can only be used once. If you have Miracle and you're at 1 HP and you get hit, you still die. That's Miracle doesn't work perfectly, but it's really cool still. Oh boy, I'm dying. Alright, so that's the last one. No more. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. You know, leave a like if you did. Let's reach 100. And if anyone doubts I'm not giving my all for a stream, you can hear my voice dying. I'm gonna finally collect arena duels thing. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm gonna die. So let's just grab our rewards. Thank you, Age Restricted, for subscribing. Thanks so much. And thank you all for subscribing. I'm usually play around asking you guys think I made tier 20 arena, but 5,050 there's just no way we're gonna fall out. 5,050 points, 5,010 refined stones, 2,500 feathers, 900 on defense rewards, of course. Tier 20 still. 4. I think around. I think that meant we around had 500 slots left, something like that. 500 slots left. So yeah, that's what tier 20 is looking like for 5,050. If you can reach 5,050, we didn't use any blessings. We didn't jack up the points of blessings. But yeah, 5,050. If you're wondering like what tier 20 looks like right now, 5,050 is probably what you have to aim around to be there consistently. Alright, let's greet. I'm real tired, guys. I'll do and try and do more hero reviews more often, because they're really fun, but... Anyways, this was a great stream. I'm gonna find someone to host. Wait, did I use that team? Yeah, I used that team.
Fine.
Sorry, Raptor. You're gonna have to tell me another time. I'm really sorry. And you just gave me the wrong code. I've already done so much. I really appreciate it if you could just wait. I'll miss your FGO streams, Nimi. I'll try and rest up and do an FGO stream. I want to finish France. Oh my god. I never wanted to stay in France. We're so close, but my voice is dying. Alright, is there anyone... Alright, is there anyone... Hearing yourself talk is super weird. Snowbud gave me a lot of Twitch. I'll read those afterwards. Alright. Who do you guys want me to check out? Anyways, if you guys are leaving right now, you know, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. I really appreciate all the support you guys gave me. I really appreciate all the people who sat through this too. It means a lot. So I hope you guys have a great day, great night. And, you know, if you're going to bed, sweet dreams. Hope everyone has a great day at school, work, job, and everything. But personally, I'm dying, so I can't talk too much more. But yeah. Honey tea, I'm going to have to. Thanks for review. No problem. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Host yourself? We're rating somebody right now. Third one to the right. Oh. Rest before you die, I will. I don't think he's there. He has 99 stamina. Alright, so we're not checking him out. Yeah, I'm gonna die if I keep talking, but... You know, it doesn't always have to be Killex who does the raid chat thing. It could be anyone else. I hope you guys just pick whichever one you like the most. I think that's most worthwhile. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here. Let's see this guy. It's always cool to raid people.
Yep.
For a lot of people who are smaller streamers, it means the world to them. So I'm glad to help them out too.
Time.
What next?
Oh, that'll kill her too. Okay.
I won't lose.
Oh wow. Thank you, Nimious, for the host.
This guy's so chill.
So, how did your stream go and all that? And also, thank you for all the flooding you brought along with you.
This guy's so chill.
Oh,
my stream went great.
My alerts are coming off. That is really weird. Okay, one moment. Sorry, guys. I gotta apparently reset my alerts.
Is this guy? I'm sorry. If he's not high, I'm really sorry for him, but he sounds like he's kind of high. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
how is everybody tonight? It's good to see y'all.
Am I being really mean? This guy's just so chill.
Streamlabs.
But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much
I reset
for
the chat.
being
I'm
here.
so sorry, guys.
I'll see.
But it was mostly filler anyways, wasn't it?
Is his eyes are even open? I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going now.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me just...
He even said it too.
all of my stream stuff. 'cause it
All right,
seems
guys.
like
Good
my
night.
alerts aren't
Thanks for being
popping up.
here.
I didn't even know that I was